All right, we're good?
We are live.
We're live on YouTube right now?
We are.
Oh, we are?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, YouTube. It's been a while. So we're back on YouTube. Maybe every once in a while, I think maybe once a week or twice we go do the first 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe, we'll see. I'll change my mind, I'm sure. Mike is here, fresh off a amazingly unmemorable performance at lunch the other day. Just like an absolute mute.
I think I had a few singers in there. I told you about a fun documentary.
You're sort of like, it disgusts me to say. I'm about to applaud your courage in the moment because I cannot believe, we'll talk legitimately, I cannot believe you're pitching this. But, and we're hearing for Mike's announcement on YouTube here today. It makes me ill to say this.
Yes.
But you're sort of the number 2 guy at the table after me. Kind of?
No, Bill.
No, but I'm saying
we're excluding
of the 4.
Yeah.
You've got Dave who says no. I mean, just gibberish the entire time.
Word for economy of words, Dave would be second. Right?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't know. No, Mike's been
maybe
around.
pretty close.
Do we need to go over the appearances? I would say no. Then you've got Chris, who ordered like an entire whole chicken at lunch the other day, picked through with his hands. It was very.
Is that what
did
it
you
was?
notice that, Dave, or no?
Yeah, I don't know. That was strange to me.
That was
So
such
I
a
couldn't
bold. That was the Mike's jacket of orders. It was very bold and awkward.
Flashy.
We all had. I think we all had salads, right?
Yes.
When he said rotisserie chicken, I just assumed it was a smaller.
That was like a
meal of
Boston
some
Market, like.
Really?
Yeah, it was enormous. It was like the size of this table. and he also he's a very weird guy. He cuts weird. He's like, did you notice this, Dave, or not?
I didn't notice his cutting
cuts like
style.
this almost, like it's weird, like almost inward. It's strange. And then he was picking at it, and it was huge. I was very confusing.
I'll say I'm not a great cutter myself, so I can't fault.
I
him for
understand that. Did Chris, by the way, reach out to you and get Bill's number?
Yes, he did.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good. Did you reach out to Bill?
Yes. Oh.
Mike.
Oh,
did you-
yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
good. Dave? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good. It was excellent time. We'll talk more about Milton's, I'm sure, as the show goes on. But yeah, it was, as lunches go at Milton's, it was like it was funny. So we're walking out after, and Bill and I are in front walking down there. And Bill's like, remember that really hot day when we were all there?
Yeah.
It was me, you, Steve.
No.
Oh, Dave.
Dave Carano.
When we waited a long time?
Yeah.
Was that you, Dave? Or was that Steve?
with the
I think it was
cycling.
Dave
Yeah.
Carano
that was
and
me.
Harrison.
Yep.
So we're all walking.
And Justin.
We're all walking down there, and Bill's walking down. He's like, that was a nice lunch today. He's like, but he didn't say but. He's like, we waited a while last in the summer, but everybody was inside. Everyone was getting to know each other, and he's like, that was a good lunch.
Those were the days.
Yeah, I was like, well, fortunately we can't bring in the entertainment of Harrison every time.
Speaking of Steve, I have a few questions about that lunch as well, but I don't know if you want to get into that or not.
Oh, certainly we will. Oh, for sure we will later.
Okay,
on. Oh,
good.
of course. Yeah, hopefully we can use some of Steve's millions to fucking pay for the friggin' chicken. Between Chris's chicken, and Dave will confirm this because Chris is trying to backtrack. The amount of clothes that Chris bought at Milton, stole at
He
Milton.
told me he only got 2 items.
Oh, Dave?
Times 3, maybe? I
It
don't
was
know.
Really?
John Dennis has company now at the top.
Oh,
it
my
was
God.
Now I understand he doesn't have a job or anything. And by the way, Chris will tell you that because like every time that joke comes up, he'll nail it at lunch.
Sure.
He loves hammering that joke. But he was
It's a
unbelievable.
defense mechanism. I can understand that.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah.
But
Mike
no.
was off, though. Mike was really
Yeah,
quiet.
Mike was off. Yeah. It was a bad
Off as
performance.
opposed to what?
But he has allergies.
Good point. I didn't think of it that way. You have
I'm
allergies?
holding court?
You have allergies right now?
I do,
Why don't you
yes.
take something for it?
I did.
What are you taking?
I don't know, whatever, Claritin
Okay,
Clear or
that should
something like
work.
that?
Is it pollen stuff? Because I don't have that yet. I get it bad and I don't have it yet this
I don't know.
year.
So I went to the doctor on Monday, and I felt fine, but the
I can hear you
doctor
sound a little stuffy, yeah.
looked in my ear
Yeah.
and said, do you have allergies? And I said, no. And she goes, not so sure about that.
Okay.
And I was like, what, are you quizzing me? No, I feel fine.
It can develop, I think.
But I
later,
do
right?
have them now, I think, yes.
So when did you start taking the medicine?
Yesterday and today.
Feel any better or no?
I feel fine.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
annoying.
I'm clogged up, yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other. Oh, well, yeah. What were you gonna say about Steve?
Oh, well,
We'll get to the announcement in a second.
I'm curious. Do you think Steve is launching something or has something in the works based on
Well, what are you talking about? Mike?
phone calls he's made?
That was weird. Yeah, so we're having lunch. No, with that he's talked to me about that thing. So that's more case related. I think.
Ah, all right.
And I said to him, if you want to do a season of the case, go do one. Like we'll produce it. Like I don't have to. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
Just
said
do
that
it.
to Mike on the car ride home. I don't know why he wouldn't do something like that.
Yeah.
What a car ride home that was.
It certainly was.
Mike
That-
and I
by the
are
way,
really
big
chatty.
ideas.
What's that? You're really what?
We're really chatty in the car these
Boy,
days.
I hear that negotiation though. Also, like Mike's like, yeah, I'm not that far away. And Dave's like, I don't like. It sounded like he did not want to drive you home from the restaurant the other day. I did hear that.
Yeah, the lobbying between Chris and Dave.
Yeah.
Who's further away?
Just trying to figure out who was going in what direction, right?
Boy, that
That's
was
all.
like,
Yep.
I just expect. Yeah, I was just like,
No
poor
one wanted-
Mike. No, God.
I'll Uber, guys. It's fine.
And I was like, in my head, I was like, I should, I guess, technically be like, I could drive him home too.
No, I
But
wouldn't.
no, nobody
I wouldn't hear it. I'd be uncomfortable.
Yeah, that would
as
be
well. Yeah.
unbelievably awkward.
I'd sit in the back.
Yeah, it's just so weird. But Steve is active, baby. He wants
He is.
back in.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
He wants. I'm telling you, I think he's officially. I've said this. He's bored. I think he's a
Right.
young guy. He's he's got big ideas. He's got big thoughts. I don't know how much dough he's got, but that doesn't matter. Like
He's working on things.
He's 30 years old. Like you're gonna be bored. I think he wants to get to work.
Has no cell phone service apparently, but other than that,
No, it's funny. I talked to him. I think that same night because I think he was pitching. It's weird. I'm almost like, did you call like Bill from Milton's first to pitch this idea instead of Kirk Minahan?
you workshopping it on him and
Like,
trying
is it gonna be like, is Milton's like backstabbing us, doing their own like true crime production
I
series? or
wonder.
something?
Yeah. Well, they're not. Are they part of the case? Maybe they're a little
I don't know.
jealous.
They found the person dead, but boy, did the person look sharp. The clothes were unbelievable. Just
As they only could.
was that Tommy Bahama he was wearing? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was a part of the lunch. I'm trying to think of other conversation spots because people always love these stories. I'm trying to think what else. It was fine. Chris, absolutely. I even think Bill, Bill is. People in Milton's are so awesome. We had such a great time.
Yes.
Got great clothes. I'm wearing a Tommy Bahama shirt right now. I got from Milton's the other day.
I've got my jacket with me.
Yeah, it looked very brand new jacket.
Yes.
They couldn't be nicer. They're always like take. But I think even Bill was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" Did you get that sense, Dave? or not?
I did. I got that vibe.
I didn't pick up.
And then the chicken, like which Bill paid for lunch, I couldn't believe because he was so great. I guess we helped him, which I'm thrilled that they seem very grateful for all the Minute fans of how much work you guys have done, and you should always go to Miltons.com and go to the stores, of course. But so he paid for lunch, but I mean. When he looked at the check, I think he saw that chicken, which was probably $1,000.
I grabbed his chest.
The man grabbed his chest. I bet you it was $1,000.
Well,
Really?
in fairness,
Yeah, I think so.
He couldn't order a drink, so he needed something, along the lines that
true
would satisfy
or
some kind of
false? True or false? Chris is going to bullshit all this other stuff. He's going to say bullshit, which is not. Did Chris stop for a drink on the way to Milton's?
He did say that. It could have been a joke. Didn't he say that?
We
Or am I
didn't-
Chris?
we didn't follow him.
Was he the last one there by a good amount?
Yes.
Yes. I got there first, which I hate. It should always be like Bruce goes on last.
Well, you shouldn't leave so quick.
We so quick. I mean, I took my time.
Guys, uploading the
We had to- we
podcast.
had to
He's
put-
doing big
yeah, we had
things
to
back
put-
there.
We had to put the podcast up.
Who cares about the dumb podcast?
That's a fair question.
You did. You asked me if it was posted when I got
Because
when we
without
were
the
there,
podcast,
yeah.
we'd be having these lunches anyways.
No, absolutely.
You know?
My
Yeah.
retirement will be meeting all the time. But Chris just strolls in. He doesn't have a care in the fucking world. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a care in the world.
My other big takeaway, I'm surprised it wasn't the first thing you mentioned, actually. There was one other takeaway
What's that?
Dave dropped about Harrison.
Oh, we'll do that later. Yes, thank
All
you,
right.
Mike. Yes, put a pin on that. But we're here on YouTube. We're here for Mike. This is Mike's day. Mike, and I don't applaud people's courage often. I really don't.
Sure.
But Mike has finally, for the first time in his life, shown some balls.
Right.
And the floor is yours.
Well, I didn't expect to talk about it in this way. I have terminal brain cancer. And I have 6 months to live.
Well, okay. This is news is actually bigger than that. but
Oh,
yes.
I'm not aware of this.
Well, go ahead.
I don't know. Well, is the news that I have a game?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's the news?
Yes. Mike has a game.
Why are you downplaying?
Yeah. True. I mean, Dave, true or false? Mike texted you and said, like, I want to challenge Chris game supremacy.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I see.
Yes.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ, Mike.
Yes,
Like,
I
am
said
I
enough
working
is
alone
enough.
here?
With this
saw
guy's
that.
games, I want to do a
He
game.
saw the success of the Yelp game, which
Right.
was through the roof.
Easily the best
question.
game.
Chris's biggest contribution to the show by far.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he wants to attack it now.
Okay, good. Sounds like he does, yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like
was-
he's really on top of it.
I was here for both Chris's best and worst games.
What was the worst one?
The Sopranos one? I would
I
say
don't
ranks
remember that
probably the worst.
I don't remember that one.
We had to pick people in the Minahan world.
Oh, God, that was bad. Yes, I do remember.
But then Monday was absolutely the best, I think.
Very good.
Yeah.
But I think that's what, spurred you on to try and do this.
Sure to take over
Okay.
and say,
Glad
game
you guys,
segment is
sounds
mine.
like you guys chat a lot, but not maybe about everything. The two
Right.
of you and Dave. Okay.
I did ask about it.
Oh, God. Well,
I said that can't be it, right?
No,
And Dave
definitely
said, nope.
definitely not.
I didn't know why he requested this type of music, though. He wants a little aggression. He wants a little.
Hey, what's a little
I did this as well.
little
okay.
punch.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
So my
Turn
game,
it down a little bit, Dave. All right.
This is since I'm here for the last day, well, my last day of budget month, I figured I would do a game centered around budget month.
Okay.
So basically,
Curious choice.
you have 3 categories. Why is that?
I don't know.
What did you think it was
I'm
going to
not really sure, actually. But yeah, go ahead.
You have 3 options.
Okay.
You can take this from, you can guess if this fits the movie theater budget, which is any item under $13,000.
Wait,
so
start
if you-
over. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, the game is essentially,
Yeah.
my understanding
Yes.
is that if you went to the movie theater every day for a year, it would cost around $13,000.
I've heard that.
Also, I'm under the impression that a catering bill is roughly $29,000.
Evidently.
So,
it's my experience.
for budget month,
Right.
I've selected some items.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, financial items or
By the way,
income, things like that.
Just a note. Today's episode of the Theater Near Me is 38 minutes.
It was an interview.
I'm going to resume where I'm at right now with it. I have 35 minutes and 22 seconds left.
What, you just start before you walked in?
No, I just kind of put the pause on running this morning. I was like, I'm not feeling this
Oh,
one.
you haven't gotten to the part where the people who own a movie theater can't serve popcorn? You didn't get to that part yet?
Oh, we'll get there later.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I know there's a bunch of people
they
who
could serve popcorn.
who listen to the podcast who love when we recap it, so we'll do that in full today. Go ahead, Dave. So I'm guessing. I feel like I'm on the Price is Right here.
That's basically what I've stolen from, yes.
Okay.
And you and Dave can both play if Dave would
Go
like
ahead.
to play.
Sure.
And I guess first to 5 will do. First to 5 points wins.
Okay.
So I'll name an item, and you have to tell me if you could fit this into the movie theater budget, so any item under $13,000. If you think the item is between $13,000 and $29,000, that's out of the catering budget. Or you
Okay.
could say it's over $29,000. You can't afford it.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I guess we'll start with, if the three of us, Chris, and we'll have to include Harrison, I guess, wanted
Okay.
to fly private to Mississippi, which I believe is about a 3-hour flight. Is that right, roughly, give or take?
So hold on. So we're charting a private plane.
A private plane, yes.
Okay.
Would you be able to fit this? As I said, four to 5 of us.
Okay.
Would you be able to fit this in the movie theater budget? Would it take the catering budget, or is it even more expensive than that?
This is round trip.
No.
Why not?
All right, then I can change it. No, down there.
Oh, okay. Because that fit. Maybe one way would fit in this subject potentially. Is that what you're saying?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. It seems like a pretty wide. There's a lot of private airlines. So okay, I got it.
Right.
I will say you could. My experience, which is limited in this, I've flown private. Is you could go one way to Mississippi in between $13,000 and $29,000. Would be my guess.
Incorrect. You could do it for even cheaper than that.
Wow.
They say for a small plane, you could get for as little as $1,300 per hour of the flight.
That seems very, very cheap. But
Maybe
okay.
a rinky-dink plane,
Seems
but
a
I'm
little
just saying,
nerve-wracking. Okay.
with that budget,
Okay.
you could fit in a private plane flight.
Okay. All right.
So the next
Okay.
question would be to Dave.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's do the average income currently of a resident of the country of Albania.
Ooh. Go ahead, Dave.
I'm going to say
What are we playing to here?
5, we could 3.
5 for the win? we'll go 3 for the win.
Yeah, okay.
Or 1.
I'm going to say in between as well. I think this is, I'm going to say in between.
You're saying the catering bill?
In between the budget month and catering bill, so somewhere in the 13 to 29 range.
Incorrect. You could pay 2 people a standard living wage for less than $13,000.
$13,000 American dollars.
Yes.
Wow.
$6,000 is the standard income for a resident of Albania.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
You should move there, Mike.
Let's see.
No, Mike, you really should move there.
What would be?
That's right. Mike doesn't have notes. I always forget. You don't have. You have
I'm going off the top
access
of my
to-
head.
Sure.
Yeah.
No. Are you?
Well, not the top. I memorized. all
Sure, I
this,
understand.
yes. The if you
What's the name of the
eliminate,
song, by the way? Dave is intense.
it's a little much for a game.
I think it actually is named Outrage.
It's
Something
your,
Outrage.
your call,
yeah.
Mike. I don't know what the fuck you want Dave to do.
Well,
You
it
ask
fits.
him- you ask him-
Outrage.
you ask him
Like
to
this
play.
cancel culture nonsense.
Yeah, you ask
Am
him
I
to play
right?
a fucking hardcore song. He plays it for you.
Well, I said play something that suits me.
Who's gonna change a channel when they hear this coming out of a break? You know.
That's right.
Go ahead.
As Phil Zachary would say.
That's true.
And so if you eliminate on-air talent
Uh-huh.
and upper-level management, what is the average salary of an Entercom employee? And this is at least when I was there, so we'll say 2018.
Do you count? Like, did you count as an employee there or no?
Yeah.
You were a full-time employee there. Like you had benefits and stuff.
No.
So how were you an employee?
I'll take myself out of it.
fuck
It's
is
the
going-
same. It's the same.
Is it
I'll
full-time
eliminate
employees?
myself. I'll
Well,
eliminate
not just you, but I just mean any like part-time.
part-timers. Yes.
It's got to be over $29,000.
no.
That's not true, David. That's true.
That is
Mike.
if you're not taking commission for salespeople. If you're taking
Well, what are we
Mike.
fucking
Come
doing
on,
here?
Mike.
What is this game?
God.
it was thrown together in a matter of
guy
hours.
begs to do a game, wants to challenge Chris,
Right. I did say
starting to
that.
feel the heat, and this is what he gives me?
Well, the guy's good at games. That's what I'm proving here.
I actually don't even know if I believe that. Well,
I don't believe the private thing either.
yeah.
I'm telling you. Look it up. Next question would be to Dave. How much?
Fuck.
How much would it take to start? What would be the financial commitment to start your own Chick-fil-A? There would be other requirements, of course, but just financially, what would be your commitment to start a Chick-fil-A?
I'm going to say over. Probably somewhere $50,000, $60,000.
Incorrect again. $10,000.
Wow.
You could fit this into the
Wait a
movie
minute.
theater
What?
budget.
You
That's a
could buy a
bargain.
Chick-fil-A for $10,000?
No.
No, you could
franchise fee.
start your own franchise. Now, there's other. You have to manage a restaurant for X amount of years and things like that.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. This is a game to one, by the way. How bad is this?
This is a zero.
What did he say to you exactly? How he pitched it to you? What did he say to you, Mike?
He said, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious to hear this as well.
One of the great improv guys of all time here.
Jesus Christ. He said, I'm very interested in also getting in the mix with the games.
Sure, yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because,
yeah.
you know, I feel like Chris is really stepping up on Thursdays.
Right.
It's true.
I don't like my place and my standing and stuff.
You could tell lunch the other day, Chris was definitely the alpha, telling the jokes, the chicken. Yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So he wanted to do that.
Okay, good.
That's
Go ahead.
true,
Mike.
yes.
Go ahead. For the win.
All right, for the win. How much would it cost to book Jason Priestley for an appearance?
It got to be under. Got to be under 13,000.
Under 13,000, you say?
Yes.
Wrong again. It would be $25,000. So with the catering budget, you could do it.
You're telling me if I wanted Jason Priestley to come to like a birthday party, I said I'm going to pay you $18,000, he'd say no.
You'd have to do some negotiating. They say the minimum is $25,000.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Dave. Give a hint here, Mike.
Let's see here.
And the score is 0-0 at this
Yes,
point? Okay.
yes.
Yep.
All right, Dave, your
My
kids will be
golf
going
game
to.
was better than this.
Dave, I'm going to allow you to have, how many guesses are there? 3?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Wait, there are 3. I will let you have
options.
2 guesses here.
Oh, you want 2 guesses?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
How
All
about-
right.
How about 3 options?
No, I get 3 if you get this one wrong.
All right, if your kids, I guess this would work better for kids, Kirk's kids, because they're a little older.
They are.
But if your kids wanted to go to follow in my footsteps and go to the great college of Westfield State University, 1 semester of tuition would be how much?
Under $13,000.
You're correct.
Thank
Wow.
you. Let's go.
Good win, Dave.
Thank you.
Good win.
Pay for a semester of
win.
college.
A one-way flight and 1
$13,000.
semester of college. The halfway game with Mike
I
Geary.
guess I should have done round trip. That's where the game really fell off the rails.
That might be difficult at that point. Like, I'm not sure who. If you have enough money to fly private, why would
Yeah.
you just fly one way to Mississippi?
Well, maybe you're driving home.
That's true. Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Well, there you
A
go.
lot of complexities to that question.
What was the name of that game?
Yeah. Budget month.
Budget month. The
Budget month game.
Congratulations, Mike.
Yes.
Excellent game.
I'm selling a home edition.
So intern Harrison. So Dave, this was at Milton's, right, Dave?
Yes.
So Dave just comes up to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, and says, "Yeah, Harrison doesn't want to leave,
Yeah.
right?"
Yeah, he likes the show. He wants to maintain
Okay.
being a part of creating content around the show, and he does a great job doing it.
Okay, I appreciate that, but you have to fly away at some point, which you agreed with.
I do agree with that.
Okay, it's time to go.
But there's a question of, well, I mean, it's your ship. It's your show.
Thank you.
Is that your role to do that, or is that like a parental role? Let's say you're acting as almost like his father in this standpoint.
What the fuck are you talking about? You think it's his dad's job to say to stop interning for the show?
Yeah, well, like, move on, do something bigger, better. You're giving him that parental advice.
Well,
in this way.
it's my show, and I'm saying it's long enough. He's done an awesome job, as I've said. If he looks somewhere else, does he have a job?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, so he's bringing in no income.
He's paid part-time to do the video.
So you know what I'm saying, though. He has no job.
That was one of the questions we could have found out.
That's a good point.
Yep.
He has no job. So, like, go get one. And I'm with you. Like, you want to take 3 weeks and go find a job while or a month, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's time to go. I don't want you to work here anymore. And I'm not good at firing people, but like I wouldn't want to fire him.
I'd heavily suggest it.
What's that?
No, I'm saying you don't like to fire people, but you'll heavily suggest that.
Yeah, I can lead people to leave. Yes, that I can do better than almost anybody.
Well, my thing was not even so much whether or not it's time to leave. I was floored by the idea that he wanted to stay just based on his behavior.
Mike. I think there are things about Harrison that Mike really wants to say. Like, I think you're overwhelmed by his arrogance.
I've said as much.
Like, I don't think you like him.
I don't know him at all. I'm just stunned by the idea that if you wanted to stay here, you wouldn't immediately say, of course I don't have to fly. I'll drive down with Justin.
It's not even...
Whatever you need. Whatever the show needs or wants,
I'll do. There's no Mike. It's like... It should be like, I understand, like, I'm not needed there at all.
Right.
Like, I don't forget flying or driving. He's not needed at the show.
Or make a case for why you are.
Dave, he's not needed. I mean...
It is good to have...
I know, but Dave, there's going to be 50 people at this show. He's not needed at the show.
Yeah, I mean,
the show will go on
if
without
everything
him.
Goes off poorly. It's 50 people in a room and you just talking to them like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a big deal. Like this is not the Wilbur or something.
No, but we would like to walk out of there with everything intact. We'd like video. We'd like audio.
Sure.
So
no, I know. He adds to it. There's no question.
And when he asked that question, and in my head, when I said yes, it's good to have somebody creating content, being there as another body. He is the other employee of the show. Justin is not.
No, but Justin could do that while he's down there.
He could, but. He's not,
and frankly, add more like content value.
Right.
Like let's like the Harrison thing is fun. He's going to do with Guy, but if it was Justin and Guy, it'd be fun.
It'd be way funny.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what I mean. It's almost annoying that he's doing this. Like
Right.
Like I am starting to hate him a little bit, which I don't want to. That's me. That's not him. He's a very nice guy, and he's got a wonderful father. And I wish them all the luck in the world.
But you hate him because you want him to want to move on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he does a good job.
Dave, I know that.
Yeah.
Dave, I understand he does a good job. I don't think you want him to leave. But like
he buried little Jack the other day as well.
Oh, we'll get there too. Oh, God. But like, like, do you understand what I'm saying though? Like he's been doing this for I think 2 years. I think.
Totally get it. Totally understand.
Right.
Yeah.
Where else does this happen?
Yeah. No, my process on that is just I feel bad if he did want to stay and wants to work through it until he gets something else. I don't know if he knows what that something else is. So at some point you just gotta.
But he's graduated from college, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, like it's time to get moving. We got to find somebody else and get them in the mix. Like I like that too. I want some new blood as well.
Yeah.
Like between Harrison and Justin and Mike and Chris and you, it's like I'm stuck with these guys.
Enough's enough.
Yeah. I mean, Christ. Yeah. But you're not kidding. My capital B burial colonnade on Little Jack.
Hates Little Jack.
That is not true. I did not use the hate
basically
word.
The question was hanging in the air as everybody was eating their salad and Chris was murdering his chicken. It was like everyone was basically like, "Why don't you just fucking tell him not to do it anymore?" Am I wrong?
He said
or
it was
no?
useless.
Yeah.
That is that. Useless is more sarcastic, but he's sending.
There was no sarcasm.
No, he's just. I want somebody who's proactive in doing stuff to the show that you don't have to handhold. I've said this.
Okay,
on the
so
show.
he's tweeted at Toucher and Rich. He's followed by Shaughnessy.
He sent some audio that really was kind of worthless.
Useless audio.
No, but
why is he here?
No,
what are you doing?
We talked yesterday. He's got some good plans to create some content for the YouTube stuff.
Oh, God.
Yes, there's some good ideas.
Like what?
He's behind the scenes.
Like what?
I definitely want him to basically tee up more fan shows. So to create.
That doesn't sound like a good idea to me. That just sounds like something he should be doing. You said he has good ideas.
Yeah, but that's going to take his time.
How is that an idea?
Well, no, like
tee up fan shows.
He needs to be a producer.
Okay,
of
but
shows.
you said he has. Did he just say he had good ideas?
That is an idea. It's not happening right now.
Big ideas.
That's a big idea.
Little Jack, big
is
ideas.
How we describe big. It's not a big idea, but
his ideas he should create YouTube shows.
Yeah, like
what an idea! Wow, holy fuck!
We use that for content.
I used it
An
once.
apple land on his head. He came up with that.
Well, what's a big idea that
I have no idea. It's just, you said he had it, not me.
No, I didn't use the word big. I didn't
What did you
big
say?
Idea. I said he had an idea to do some stuff for the YouTube channel that hopefully will grow that, get more interaction. We use it for the show, all that stuff. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just said I want more articles that make sense, sound that makes sense. You can't just send me something that we already know. We know fucking Will Smith slapped a guy. Did anyone say something stupid about it? That's the thing. Yeah.
Sure have.
Yeah.
They
sure
they
have.
certainly
Yes.
have. Yeah.
Yes.
Is that tonight? Is my man Chris Rock at the Wilbur tonight?
I've heard. So I know he's there tomorrow. He may
tomorrow, I
be
think
there.
you're right.
He may be there tonight as well. I'm not sure.
I saw the secondary market has exploded for that. I imagine he'll do. I mean, he has to do something. This guy is a national treasure.
Right.
Please, I don't ask for a lot in life. I'll have another request I'm going to beg for in a few minutes. My number one is please don't don't go on Oprah. Don't do like an alopecia fundraiser. Don't do a fucking thing. You have won this. Just fucking make fun of Will Smith. Don't present an Oscar with him next year. Don't do any of that bullshit. Don't do a skit with him. Tell him to go fuck himself. I'm with my man, who I don't really like anymore. My guy Jim Carrey, all the way.
Yeah, he should have been arrested.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Go performative. Go all the way in. And by the way, everyone's like, and I'm seeing these people on Twitter, on social media, like, some people are saying that you should stay out of this because the white guy should stay out of it because it's too.
Oh, the tide is turning. People are saying you shouldn't make fun of Jada.
Right.
All this.
I've
They're
seen
trying to defend Will.
I see how this is like between two black men. Like that is true. They are, but they are huge celebrities. This says if Bradley Cooper slapped friggin' Kevin Costner, like I would be fine if black people waited. Who cares?
And these are both guys that could have easily been at the Oscars 20 years ago. It's not like,
of course,
they're new. They're trying to get new blood in the Oscars
these are
or something.
Wildly, insanely famous people.
Right.
Like especially Will Smith, just as famous as it gets. And Chris Rock is very famous. But what Jim Carrey wasn't even. I mean, I know he kind of went after Will Smith, but his point was where I'm with him more is more on the Hollywood phonies, which I liked.
Oh, I was stunned that he said that. Now, easier to say when you're not there, I guess.
Right.
But
it was funny. I saw Gail. The other clip I sent you, David, that lunatic with Gail King.
Yes.
She prefaces it. It's just funny because I'm like, I see the Jim Carrey clip and I'm like, the fuck's he doing on there? And Gail King's like, Jim was here, not to answer this question, but to promote his upcoming film, Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
he's in a serious actor turtleneck.
I'm like, oh, that's right. He does have that coming up. What do you want to play first?
We can
Jim
play
Carrey?
Yeah, we can play his response first. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you think as you watched it unfold and then what happened after?
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
There was some question today about if anyone else had walked from the audience and done that, they would have been escorted out by security or maybe even arrested. The police asked Chris if he wanted to file charges. They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd have announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous. That insult is...
Yeah, anyway. So, I mean, I just like to use point. I don't really care about the Will Smith, whatever. But just point out, I mean, it is wild. Like, it's crazy. Punches a guy in the face, basically, and then, isn't removed. And we're going over it. But, then they just give him the award and a standing ovation. Very strange.
That's the wildest part. They do. I also think they have to ban Will Smith. They have to.
Yeah.
Because they would do that to anyone else. If you fucking assaulted someone on stage.
It's strange, but it's so shocking. You can just see the idea of them being mind fucked over what to do in that scenario.
Yeah, there's no precedent. I don't think there was security. I mean, they must have security there all over the place. So it's the most famous people in the world are there.
Yeah.
Fucking Lady Gaga's there. Will Smith's there.
Nobody's gonna tackle Will Smith though.
No, I get them not.
But you might have some lunatic in the audience fucking lose their. Who the hell knows?
They would have been. They're prepared for that.
That's what I'm saying though. You have security. I mean, all these people have their own security.
Sure, right.
So I mean, it's loaded with people.
But I don't blame him for not stopping Will Smith. Because if you see Will Smith running on stage,
no, you think it's a bit.
You're the guy that stops a bit,
right?
Then you're fucking fired immediately.
I know, I get that. But after it happens, it's clearly not a joke, and he's screaming.
Right.
I mean, do you just remove him? They should have removed him from the. But I think they also wanted to see his speech.
Yeah,
That's
I would think anyone
about.
in security was not comfortable enough making that call to be the one that takes Will Smith out,
Yeah.
And isn't normally whoever produces the Oscars is an actual movie producer, isn't it?
Well, sometimes Steven
probably know him.
Soderbergh did it last year. This guy, I believe the guy did it this year's TV. But yeah, but I mean, what's your point though?
No, I just think they know him. They probably don't react in that spot and be like, "Hey, send security right now."
Oh, for sure. No.
Yeah.
I don't think to your point, Mike's point. I just think they were this is fucking what the hell are we supposed to do here?
Yeah.
Which is, I think you're supposed to remove him. But then you have a thing where let's say you have a couple of white security guards, police officers removing Will Smith from the Oscars.
Right.
Then that becomes a whole thing.
Right.
You can't,
yeah, exactly.
There's nothing you can do anymore. There's nothing absolutely everyone's going to either blame white people or they're going to blame Will Smith, they're going to blame Chris Rock, or they're going to defend Jada Pinkett, or they say Jada Pinkett because she sleeps around. There's just like everyone's just throwing shit out there. None of it matters. It doesn't matter Jada Pinkett if she had sex with somebody else. It doesn't. What does it have to do with anything?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Like I don't even get the like. You can joke about this, but you can't joke. Like okay, like I do. All right, but like. So what? Will Smith hit a guy. He fucking hit a guy who told a joke. Nothing else matters.
And when they started bringing up like the race angle, I was like, which one is supposed to be the white side? Like, what's the
No, we're
white-
supposed to have it because this is
we're not supposed to
between
talk
two
about it
black
at all.
men. Yeah,
Okay,
right.
yeah.
It's complicated and it's issues and it's like, look, I'm with you on a lot of the times. This is not that case. This is not that.
Yeah.
This is not that. This is a comedian who told a joke and Will Smith was fine with it until he looked over and his wife didn't like it. So then he went up there and had to do what he had to do in his mind. Which is
I don't know
insane.
if I like Mike's take from the car ride in this morning.
Oh,
about that it was like
should
that was
be
a
its
very,
own show. It should be a
They
YouTube
was
show.
looking for reasons to argue with me here.
Yeah.
that his
Oh,
point
how
was-
annoying is that? You just want to fucking like get to the and you have Dave yapping away about everything.
Mike is very
enjoyed it.
chatty. Mike is
I
very
enjoyed it. We
like,
chat.
Yeah.
What's in the background while you guys are driving?
Usually at a theater near me.
Today it was
Oh,
Howard Stern.
Yeah,
I
it was
believe.
Stern today.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got another take, but
I did hear that.
I said that basically the joke. If you break down the joke, like this joke that
The
people are
G.I. Jane joke?
so angry that Chris Rock made this joke about
Jada
Jada
Pinkett's
Smith being
alopecia?
bald.
Yeah.
The joke is that she looks like Demi Moore. Like, is that an insult?
it's just reaching to me. Like that's
How's that reaching? That's what the joke is.
But by the way, the joke I don't find it to be an insult at all because he said to her she looks great.
It's
He
exactly-
says
that's
that
my
to her.
point.
Play the joke. Play the joke.
I'll be
Play the
back.
joke.
Hold on.
I'm sure Little Jack sent you this yesterday afternoon, probably. Did you hear about
see
this? People online, by the way, are very excited about this big show announcement, but from Mike to start. the
I
show.
noticed that. Yeah, I suspect there may be some disappointment.
Jeez.
There we go. Sorry.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
That's all.
That's it.
Gee, she's bald. She shaves her head in the movie.
And
I would say the only thing I would criticize Chris Rock for is it's like it's a really dated joke.
no one
The
my
movie's
age
like-
remembers.
Yeah,
I didn't know who played G.I. Jane until I looked it up.
That movie's probably 96, 97.
I would think so. Yeah, 25 years.
But I think Mike's the only person in America who said, "Oh, Demi Moore's hot," so that's actually like moderately complimentary.
it is.
Well, I mean, what if
He's not. He's clearly not saying she's ugly.
what if she
I don't think he's like really saying.
what if she had
much.
hair and he said, "Oh, Jada, like can't wait to see him Precious too." Like that would be you think that was a put down, right?
In Precious 2,
Yeah, if he said that to Jada.
if he's saying she's fat, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, but what I'm saying that's a criticism of her look. So G.I. Jane has a good-looking woman, and I see what Mike's saying. That's what I'm saying.
no, I get
Like,
it, but I don't-
People would be jumping all over him for that, saying, "Oh, you're saying she's fat." Well, he's saying that she's looks good with a bald head. I
Well,
think.
there's like two.
There's
Hollywood
not an ugly
references
version
you
of
can make.
G.I. Jane that we know of.
The only one is like Britney Spears going off the deep end and shaving her head. That's
Right.
like the next reference you could have made. So
yeah,
it was
which
nice
is
he chose
more
the nicer
recent, I
joke.
guess. I
yeah,
mean, yeah, I guess.
And would have been more of an insult because the idea is she did it because she's crazy or something.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would. But I don't think
G.I. Jane, I'm assuming, did it for military
she
purposes.
did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Viggo Mortensen was all over her ass in that movie. Bad guy, bad military guy in that movie. Yeah. I don't know. Let me. So, who was this? Who was on the CBS show?
Jenna Wortham. She's from the New York Times, hosts a podcast, Still Processing.
Still processing, and she mentions that she's like that. We don't jump to conclusions right away. We process stuff,
Yes.
which is what we should be doing more often. I don't know why we don't process. This woman, I have to say, is deranged. I don't know. Like this is I don't even know what's going on here. Go ahead.
First, I want to get your thoughts on Will Smith's apology.
Good morning, Gail. It's good to be with you as always. I thought the apology was needed. You know, it really acknowledged how much space this incident took up, and I thought it was heartfelt.
Well, Jenna, on the apology, I am curious, do you think it qualifies as a full-throated apology when he calls it inexcusable, but then just one sentence later provides the excuse, I was defending my wife's medical condition?
Yeah, excuse me. I mean, I think we have to take it at face value for right now, right? We're still figuring out what happened. I mean, I saw it live. I'm imagining that you all saw it live too.
Yes,
But the truth is, I actually don't know what happened. None of us do.
Hold on. We all know what happened. We found the beginning's kind of point. We all know what happened.
I'm still processing.
What's true? Is she? Oh, it's true. She's processing also, I guess.
When
right?
she paused, I thought that was going to be her thing, where she's like, hold on, I'm still processing.
That'd be a good move. Go ahead.
Thoughts about Hollywood's response?
Last night a friend texted me, and he's the father of 2 small girls, and he's a black man, and he was like, what is your quick take on this situation? And I was like, I don't have one. I don't have a quick snap judgment. This is just clearly something where the layers are still being peeled back. Again, like I mentioned, we don't really have the full story of the history that was, happening between those 2 men. There's also the history of the stage of the Oscars and how historically humiliating it's been to black people.
All right, hold on. There it is. That's all I wanted to really get. I mean, so you're telling me that Will Smith, who knew he was going to win an Oscar, had been nominated twice before, and Chris Rock, who's hosted the Oscars twice, their history with the Oscars is so complicated because of the fact that they've not given black people enough Academy Awards, which is true, by the way. I don't deny that.
Right.
That's why Will Smith went up there and smacked Chris Rock?
Certainly, yes.
What the fuck? What are you fucking talking about?
Well, there's a lot of layers to it that you have to consider.
There's no layers to it. Like, Chris Rock made fun of his wife. Will Smith didn't care that much. Jada Pinkett was like, go fucking hit him, and he hit him.
Is she
like,
this way?
What layers are there? What layers are there?
Is that the investigation? Basically just asking Jada if she told her husband to hit.
She definitely did.
Or suggested it with her eyes.
She's like, you can take care of this, basically? Because there was a pause. I've watched this 50 million times. They show Chris when after the joke, and then Will Smith walks up there. There's like, there's a few seconds because Jada gives this really dirty look after the joke. Will's laughing. Then they go to Chris. You could tell at that moment, she looked at him. She's like, fucking do something here, you pussy. Tupac would.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Jesus.
And I've heard some people, Jim Carrey said it too. He's like, that's okay. I'm like, that's fucking crazier.
I think it's way crazier.
Like, that's crazier if he had shot Chris Rock. Because that's like a moment of like, he's like, he knows at that point. The first yell, okay. He did it twice.
Yeah.
And that's after the smack and he walked back to his seat and everything. Like, time has passed now.
He had to have known. I think that's born from him knowing that he fucked up and he's all worked up. Like, he knew in that moment while he's sitting there that he fucked up. Yeah. There's no question.
And the apology, by the way, to call the apology sincere, he didn't say it. Someone typed it. And
he didn't
put it on
write
Instagram.
it.
Even if he wrote it, he didn't have to say it out loud.
No, that's not. He has to do it to cover his own ass. I don't blame. I understand you got to do that. Nothing. I mean, and he probably does feel bad. I don't doubt that.
I'm sorry, Chris. I shouldn't have done that.
But I bet you, I'm sure Will Smith's a nice enough guy. I just think he got caught in a moment, and it's not that big a deal. Except, by the way, it sort of is. It's like it's still the biggest story in the country.
Oh, easily.
It's way bigger than the war.
It's what people were talking
I said the other day, it's way bigger.
I do. That's the part I like. Whereas it's the first story I can think of in like years that everyone's talking about that isn't a fucking bummer.
No,
it's not George Floyd or Ukraine or COVID
or Norm or whatever.
Right.
I texted Dan Katz and said, "Is this the biggest Twitter story ever?" And I think he said yes.
Wow, and he would know. That's
for
tough.
sure.
Yeah,
it's up there.
I think it's bigger than Ken Bone from the presidential debate.
That was a big one.
Yeah, that was my biggest one until then.
I was just saying that I just think it was.
Maybe I said top 5. Go. Look, I don't want to mess it up.
It was insanely entertaining, and everything then after the fact is insanely crazy or depressing.
Right,
and it made even nothing things after that. Like you wanted to go back and see what fucking P. Diddy said after.
Of course,
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer's triggered by this, but she's cracking jokes. I know it's her job, but she's cracking jokes about it 2 seconds later.
I said Dan is it a top 5 all-time Twitter moment? He said it definitely is.
Top 5 probably. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something bigger though, and I can't.
I mean, I'm talking like. Not like somebody dying or something.
Right,
just like crazy, holy shit,
yeah.
This just happened moment. Like, I mean, I said this the other day, the biggest movie star of the century, I think, or second, maybe Leo's first now, slapped the biggest comedian of the century.
Yeah.
At the Oscars.
There's got to be.
When he was about to win the Oscar.
There's got to be a Trump-related thing that was grab him by the pussy, probably.
Oh,
something
that was
like that.
That was
that was
big.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean like a sort of a live, televised like moment.
It's got to be number 1. Then.
Do you think if the Tom Cruise thing happened in today's social media
world,
that'd be up there?
Well, yeah, but not Tom Cruise today. Like he'd have to be the Tom Cruise of then. Today. Yeah. No, that would be huge.
I don't even know. I don't think that would be bigger than this.
No, I don't either.
Because this is a whole separate.
This is violence and like But if you want. You also don't remember how big Oprah was, also.
True.
Like, it was just enormous.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Dave's an Oprah guy.
Is that right?
Enormous.
What are you laughing at?
No, I just, Yep. She's enormous.
That's not the joke. Jesus
I thought you were trying to tie the two things together.
Jesus Christ. Idiot.
I love Oprah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But, I mean, I would say, like, but to Mike's.
I never believe anything he says.
Jesus.
What? I liked Oprah? I watched it with my mom after school every day.
But the
Baby
part
Dave.
I think you're telling the truth and it sounds like a lie. You're like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, who cares? Man. But no, you're right. Like other than like depressing moments, like if the Challenger had exploded like live or 9/11 would be bigger on Twitter, but Twitter wasn't around. I don't know. I just thought like it was just it's weirdly not. It'll go away in a couple of days, but the Academy, by the way, is like going to meet next week to decide what to do. I still think there's a chance they're going to take this guy's Oscar away. Which would be a great, weird, like, why the fuck are you doing that move? Like, what does that prove?
I think there's a chance. They won't say it publicly that he's banned. I don't think Chris Rock will ever be allowed back at the Oscars.
Well, how is that?
I think there's going to be something about how these jokes are just as violent as Will Smith's actions. You can already, like, people are saying.
So they're trying to cancel Rickles the other day. This fucking guy's dead. He's
dig him up.
Like, trying to cancel Rickles for, like, do people not understand what he was doing? Like, he didn't fucking mean this. Like,
I think they're going to stop having any comedian that could possibly annoy. Ricky Gervais, obviously, is never going back to any award show.
No,
but
he was never going to the Oscars.
Chris Rock would be like a mild. He'll take some shots at celebrities. I don't think he'll be back. It won't be like a public ban, but I don't think they'll have him back.
Jesus,
the smart thing to do would be if he hosts next. They should have him host.
Do you think that's made up? I was thinking about that the other day. Like everyone sucks off Ricky Gervais because of his monologue and everything. Do you think Hollywood really cares that? I mean, I know they have egos, but do you think they're complaining to like the producers and the
I don't know. Would they go up and smack someone because they were annoyed at a joke?
I mean, he's a crazy person.
Do I think publicists do that? Yeah.
They're all crazy.
Yeah, probably.
Publicists behind the scenes?
Yeah,
but
probably.
we're guessing. Do we have a lot of stories to say that?
No, Ricky Gervais hosted the Golden Globes like 9 times, so I don't think they were that worried about it.
Yeah.
But like the Academy would never have him host.
I think if Mel
they
Gibson
should, but
if Mel Gibson never said the N-word, he would have gone up and slapped Ricky Gervais in that.
But like he was a good sport about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe you might be right in that, but I mean. I think their dream scenario would not be to have Rock host. It would be to have Chris Rock and Will Smith give an award out or start the show together next year.
Oh, God. I don't think I hope they don't. I shouldn't say I don't think they'll do it.
Will Smith would do it now in 2 seconds.
Yep.
Easily.
He's in, yeah.
I hope Rock doesn't do it. We'll see. Anything else from
they really shouldn't have done that like whole investigation thing. They should have just let it go away. Just like move in. Like the Oscars saying they're going to investigate the incident. Just don't even do anything. Just move on from it. What's there to investigate?
Well, you have a member of the Academy. Like he's a member. Like. Assault somebody.
Yeah, but you're
live
bringing
in front of millions and millions of people.
You're bringing more negative attention to it, and then all
no,
of a
but
sudden
it happened though. Like I think people want their. I mean, I get it.
You think people want them to take his Oscar away?
No. I think people want. I think the Academy. This is part of their job. Like he violated a rule. Like you can't do that at the fucking Oscars. Like he broke the law.
He should even. I mean, taking
they're not taking his Oscar away. They're not going to do.
That'd be. It's silly because he still won.
It would be great though. It'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
It'd be a funny moment.
But I do think he should be. He shouldn't be allowed back at the Oscars.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But that's not going to happen. He'll be there next year.
It still creates like publicity around it that's negative. I would just think you could just tell him like, don't come next year, please. Just like, don't come.
Well, I mean, but he's supposed to, because every year the best actor gives the best actress out. So I mean, he's supposed to be there. I think he and Chris Rock are going to give that out together next year.
God,
that's my prediction.
I hope not.
Yes, that's my prediction.
I'll allow it if Chris Rock does something funny in the meantime, or like if he shows up at SNL this weekend or something.
Yeah, he should be hosting it if they have it. I don't even know at this point. But yeah, who knows? I don't know. Anything else from that whole thing?
Do you care about Stern's take?
Nah,
it was unique.
Tired. It's boring.
I thought it was pretty unique.
It's just annoying.
Everybody digging up like the old Arsenio Hall clip.
That doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
He was like 20 years old.
Yep.
Like, God, what's he supposed to do? He
no,
didn't know.
what's her name posted a TikTok like literally last week saying she doesn't give a shit when people talk about her.
Jada
hair.
Pinkett. Yeah. Well, but I think she does. I think she's sensitive about it. I'll say it.
I think you might be right.
I'll
You're
say
onto
it.
something.
By the way, I'll say she looks fantastic.
Which is my
She
point.
looks better. I mean, again, that doesn't make the people going through it as any. I'm just saying she happens to look great with it.
Also, I don't think Chris Rock knew it was alopecia, which doesn't really matter, but I don't think he did know that.
Do you ever think you'd say that sentence? When the Oscar started the other night?
I didn't predict it. No, I wouldn't have.
Chris Rock did not know it was alopecia.
I really don't believe that.
I don't know. What else is going on?
Can I just play you funny audio from Felger Mass the other day?
Sure.
Somebody sent this. This is actually it's on Friday. So
okay.
If that is the thing that takes them down, none of us will be surprised by it. None of us will be. Ron's in Medford. Get Ron on the Patriots.
Hey, are you guys aware that Christian Arcand takes it in the ass?
I mean, on air?
I wasn't expecting that.
How would they be aware of that? Is that true?
I like Christian Arcand.
I worked with Arcand a couple of times. Again,
As
wonderful if that's what makes him happy sexually. I'm not going to get in his way, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know anything that could disprove it, I guess. Yeah.
Do you have Tony's number, Dave, or no?
I don't think so.
I'll send it over to you. Let's see.
Did you know?
He's a bigwig. He's a radio guy or a Red Sox guy now. I don't know if he'll answer unknown callers.
He'll respond to unknown numbers. I can tell you that.
Okay.
Let me see here.
Did Tony know that about Christian Arcand?
That's like if true, a legitimate journalistic question by Ron in Medford.
Hey, are you guys aware that Christian Arcand takes it in the ass?
Oh, Jesus. Really, Ron? All right, see you later.
It definitely made it on air. Unless like the dump button doesn't. Sometimes it's not connected to the on demand side.
Yeah.
But,
We'll give him a call. We'll see. Let's see if he got to the bottom of this, if you will, Mike. Let's see.
Thank you.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
See, other journalists might know. Do you have Shaughnessy's number? I have it. You must have it.
I do have Shaughnessy's
Give him a
number.
call. Maybe
I
he'll
have
know.
Christian Arcand's number if you want to go right to the source.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, text it over to Dave.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Take me a second. I am blind.
The way Arcand would say it
Keep
would
that in
be,
mind.
he'd say taking the ash. That's how he talks.
You see that rumor about Greg Bedard going around last night?
I'll address it in a second because that's tying to something I alluded to a little while ago. But go ahead.
A little disappointed we didn't get it at lunch. We got a lot of other gossipy things, but not that one.
Ooh, you sure did.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. What are you talking to me?
I'm talking to Dave. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, send it over too. You've gotten blinder, huh, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Don't say
This
it.
will
We're
take me a
live
while.
on YouTube here. Don't say it.
All right. All right.
He's texting it to him.
I'm trying.
Christ, it takes forever.
Well, call Shaughnessy. The fuck. Arcand's not going to give it. I mean, he could be busy taking the ass.
Right.
I'll not bother him while he's getting a good humping.
That's true.
What if they weren't aware of it? Now they are. Do you think that changes anything? Or I would hope not.
Not in this day and age.
Good. All right, call Dan. All right. Dan Shaughnessy was a journalist. We could try Bob Holler too. Sure. He's an investigative guy.
Is this right?
Everyone's afraid of this story.
It's a
No one
big
wants
one.
to answer.
All right, try Holler. I gave you his number the other day. Oddly, in my phone, it's under the name Seth Wickersham.
Yes.
Who could also break. I mean, he's not on the Patriot thing anymore.
I believe Dave now has
We'll get to him last.
number of Christian.
You always go to the main guy last.
Right.
You need to say we've got 2 or 3 sources that say this.
We can't necessarily trust him either. You don't know which
Well-
one.
Is he going to admit it? Yeah.
Who are we calling here?
Holler.
Ooh, do we have a whopper for him? A doozy for him.
He reports it as part of his David Ortiz investigation.
I think so. All right, try Shirley. Oh boy. I mean, we gotta get a
Does she know about this? She's not a sports. I guess media maybe would be her.
I don't know.
Yeah. Is anyone going to answer on this?
That's my problem. That's
Right.
my issue.
It is kind of a diversity type story that I think Shirley would cover this.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's an important issue.
Amazing. All right, call Murchison. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
How would he know?
I don't know. He's always worried about radio personalities and
All
stuff.
right. That's why you're a pro. I wouldn't think to look under these rocks.
Well, he famously one day said he was driving around in his car. He wanted to hear the Red Sox score and put the radio on and heard us talk about transgender issues. So I mean, maybe he was doing that and he heard Ron call fucking Felger and
In
Maz.
2017, how would I find the Red Sox score?
You put on, obviously, Kirk and Callahan, which is a well-known place to give you that stuff. Is from a different number, Dave?
Yep.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging
All right, call Arthur
system.
Daniels, Dave.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
No, don't call Arthur Daniels. We'll try him later. Let me think of another journalist who could handle this story for us. Who else?
Greg Bedard.
We'll talk about Greg later. He's a busy guy.
Alex Reimers, kind of the media guy. Chad
Well, I
Finn.
think Alex may have more information that he might want to let on
what
about
I'm-
this one.
I
I don't want to.
threw it out there for a reason.
I don't want to get in the way of that.
All right.
Jeez, I feel like we tried everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, Mupp
Pick
probably
a,
worked with
just
the
pick
guys.
a random number, Dave. We'll call somebody and see if they know.
All right.
Oh, Mike can tell you. Mike definitely knows about that.
Right.
A couple of drinks and ooh boy.
A couple of late night guys. Nobody's there in the
No,
building.
You replaying the interview and away you go.
Right.
You know? The old sit and spin, Muck called it. I don't know what that means, but that's what he said.
He had me in. He never came on to me or anything, which is a little disappointing.
Maybe not his type.
Very possibly.
All right. Call Arcand, I guess. I mean, we did the best we could. We did the best we could.
Also, he could be into pegging. Let's not rule that. We're focusing on men.
Yeah.
Mike did not send it to me.
I certainly did.
He did not.
Well, then I sent it to somebody else. Oh, I did send it to somebody else.
Here's one. We'll try this.
I got it.
1 second. I don't know, Dave. What do you think? Think he'll know? I just sent it to you.
Oh, definitely.
You think? Okay, we'll call him.
Yeah.
My buddy Dave Attardo will be wondering why he got Christian Arcan's number. Now you got it, Dave.
We'll call this number first.
Yeah.
I need to be delicate about this one, given this man's religious. I don't want to.
I'd say so.
But as old affiliation with that network, so maybe he'd have an answer.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Even Danny Ainge doesn't know, Mike.
Oh, that's not.
He's
not a journalist.
I promise you right now,
Yeah.
I promise you that we have tried to call more sources for this story about Christian Arcan potentially.
And by the way, this is not, just to be clear, like, I'm supportive of it. I'm not doing
Of
this.
course.
I just, I want to, if this guy
But it is
Ron,
news.
well, this guy Ron made something up, like, I
Right.
think he should be, but go ahead, Dave, I'm sorry.
I just said we are doing more due diligence than probably any story out there, certainly in the Boston Globe.
No,
right?
we're gonna get somebody before we talk to Christian. I don't want to get Christian,
Again, not to, stereotype or anything, but would Steve Buckley have an answer, perhaps?
I haven't talked to Buck in a while. I don't know that.
Could be a good icebreaker.
Yeah, I guess. I don't think he's the guy to talk to
No.
necessarily
Okay.
about
All
it.
right. More of a baseball guy.
Who would know? Who else would know? Just going through my numbers here.
Scott Zolak works at 98.5.
He's on the air right now.
Oh, okay. Well, you would answer.
Well, we could call 95.
Yeah, but I don't want to, call in.
Give us some answers.
Yeah, I don't think.
And based on some of the talk we had at lunch.
How about Tom Warren? You think he might know?
There's a good chance it could be his workout.
Do you have his
time.
number or no?
Have we called him before?
Oh, that wasn't you, right?
No, that was Steve.
I don't know if I have it anymore.
He famously works out right about now.
That's what I'm saying.
Nope, don't got him.
I don't know where it is.
Tommy W.
That's disappointing. Disappointing nobody will go on the record about this story.
It's strange. They're hiding something.
Yeah. Well, call 985 the main number and we'll see if we can get a producer on there. At least might answer the question.
Do you think that's how Christian Arcan has risen to his level of prominence? Like
I-
having all these people in his pocket.
I remember for a few times and there was never any discussion of anal. I know Jerry and he may have, but I don't know that.
Very possible, yeah.
But even then, I don't know why Ron would use that as, it seems unusual. I didn't
Right.
hear Jim Marty there say anything.
No.
So it makes me curious about that.
All right, absolutely.
I'll throw it out there.
Yeah. Jimmy Stewart? Maybe you
Sure.
know something?
Yeah, maybe.
All possibilities.
Thank you for calling Beasley Media Group Boston, home of Rock 92.9.
Just the station number, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a business line.
No. I'm saying call the producer. 779. What is it? Is it 0985?
Oh, yeah, I thought you wanted me to get the reception.
No. We don't need to get the people up top yet, but we may have to at some point.
Jim Lane on the horn.
Who is this going to be? Do we know?
Jim Louth. Jim Louth. I think
I don't know him.
Is he the program director?
Oh, maybe he doesn't work on the show anymore. I don't know.
Call back. See, do you think that's curious or no?
Oh, they are avoiding something.
Damn right they are.
You hear claps? A rhythmic slapping?
It's almost like Arcane's in there right now.
I mean, they started these rumors. They allowed this.
Correct.
Right. How else would we know about it?
98.5 Sports Hub. What do you want to talk about?
All right, live the tape. Who is this? Brandon. We heard a call on Friday. This is Kirk Minnick. We heard a call on Friday, Ron and Medford saying that Christian Arcand takes it in the ass. We're trying to confirm that. Do you have any idea if that's true or not? I mean, what the fuck?
Oh,
Brandon.
I mean, this is a cover-up like you've never seen.
Fine. All right.
Well, Brandon, he might have actually been the producer that day. These guys, they bounce around.
Oh, they do?
They do. They bounce around.
Oh, interesting. At least screening calls. He could have let Ron from Medford on.
All right, call Arcand, I guess.
All right.
I mean, again, it doesn't. Of course, it's wonderful. He does. I just want, I want to know the truth.
He'll answer.
You think so? He's young.
Hello?
Live the tape. Christian, this is Kirk Minahan. How are you?
Hello?
Yes, it's Kirk. Christian, how are you?
What's up, Kirk?
Good. Everything's good. We played, my producer Dave Colley just played some audio. There was a call on Felger and Maz Friday. A guy named Ron from Medford called. And he suggested that you participate in anal sex, which again is fine. That's great, but I just wanted you to know that we've called a bunch of journalists. We've called Shaughnessy. We've called Bob Hohler. Nobody wants to talk about this story. So I was just wondering if you wanted to confirm, deny, or not talk about it.
I got a lot of text messages that day. I didn't actually hear it when it happened. I just wish one of them had said, no, I was not aware of that, because that would have been, I thought, a funny answer. But no, I don't know Ron and Medford. I don't know what I said that upset him, but it was something, because that was out of nowhere. That had nothing to do with what they were talking about. I didn't even. I would think
it probably was not what they were talking about at the time, Christian. That's probably true.
No.
I think Mass was probably not breaking down anal sex while doing the Red Sox rotation or something. So you're saying, so what you're saying is basically no comment on this Ron from Medford call.
I can say that I don't know where he got his information. I can say that information.
Have you ever engaged in anal sex?
How are things going with you, by the way? I haven't seen you in forever. Everything good?
Is that Blind Mike? What's up, Blind Mike?
It is. He's the one who gave up your number, by the way. He's the one who gave up your number to the producer.
Is that all right with you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. Come on.
How are things going with you? Good?
Good. I got a baby coming in a couple weeks.
How is that possible?
That's not how they're made.
I don't know.
That's not how babies are conceived.
Ron and Medford.
I'm confused. Well, congrats. That's a miracle. Well, that's great. Is it your first baby or no?
First one. Yep.
Oh, unbelievable. That's
Congratulations.
Great. I was trying to figure out. We did shows together probably like 14 or 15 or something. Does that sound right or no? Am I wrong?
No, that's about right. Yeah,
with Jerry.
No,
he was on later than that.
No, I'm saying he was on with me and Jerry for a while.
Yeah.
16 maybe. Yeah.
2017.
Oh, God, really? Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, and you're on at night now, right?
That's right. Hey, are you in Dedham? I just got it says this is a Dedham number. You do your show in Dedham?
No, it's Cullinane's number.
Burner phone.
Burner phone. Yeah. Well, good. All right. Well, go back to whatever you're doing, and we appreciate you getting at least closing the story for us because we were concerned about it.
I'm glad that you guys are on top of this because it's been keeping us all up.
Good. I'll talk to you. See you. All right. There you go. By the way, not a denial.
It's pretty clear, I think, from that.
That Arcand will lose his job because he went on the show, probably.
Oh, that too.
I think that's probably going to happen. Well, good for Arcand. I always liked Arcand. He's a good guy. Good sense of humor.
Good sport. Yeah. Good sport.
You get like a 30 rating at night. I mean, we all know what this competition is, but that's a different. Sure. That's a different conversation. He'll come on with me, but the other guy he goes against my best friend won't come on the show ever.
That's true.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, you're persona non grata.
True. Well, I think. So what's the verdict?
I think we have to do a little bit more digging, unfortunately. Because
I think he all but said it right there.
I think it's time for Harrison to go undercover.
Certainly, yes.
Yeah. I guess he needs to go dark into the deep anal sex underworld.
Download a Grindr account.
Is that can we have an intern do that or no?
Yeah, I think that sounds fine to me. Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. So let's talk about Milton's for a second. We were there. We got all our clothes loaded up. Mike and I and Dave were respectful in our amount of clothes we took, I think. And Chris was obnoxious, obviously. We all saw that. Even Mike saw that. He was disgusted.
Sure.
I have my Tommy Bahama on now. I got a couple of those Faraday shirts, though. Did you see that?
Yes, I got one as well.
And the people who work there say that so I'm going to wear. I will be wearing one of those golf Faraday shirts in Mississippi. That's a guarantee. The weather's going to be in the 80s. And they're saying what they were saying these shirts are.
It's a very hot item.
Yeah, like they're the most successful they've ever had or something.
Flying off the shelves. Yep.
Yeah, so they're super comfortable golf shirts. Go to the website now, check them out, or go to the South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill where we were, or coming soon to the Burlington Mall. I think sometime in the next few months.
Yep.
And by the way, they wanted us to let you know if you're out there looking for a job, they are hiring right now. So if you're a Minute fan out there, who wants to work, which would be a nice change of pace, go work at Milton's. Go. I would imagine it's probably all available on the website.
Yes, you can find out more, I'm sure. Or, maybe if you see a movie every day and you want to, I don't know, actually get a job.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
No,
I'm saying people who have real ambition
Yes.
want to go work. It would be a great place to work. Everyone there is so nice, awesome. Go right now. Clothes are great. We had a good time there the other day. They're saying now weddings. Mike mentioned, by the way, if you noticed this, Dave, a lot of wedding talk from Mike.
I did. That's what
True
I
or
thought
false?
the
There
announcement
was. Well, I have to go to a few this year.
Mike, true or
And
false?
Bill-
We talk about weddings a lot.
True. I was.
That's
yes.
all. It doesn't matter who's, but and Bill asked you when you're getting married.
Bill puts a lot of pressure on me.
Yes,
He's
and you said soon.
I said soonish.
Next calendar year, no?
Well, we'll see about that.
Okay. So anyway, so you said, I think basically you're saying if you're looking for this summer wedding stuff, get moving there right now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So go to Milton's right now. Get all that stuff. Buy one, get one free suit deal going on. I think still. Is that right? Am I making that up or no?
Sounds right. I don't think it's on the copy, but it's.
Yeah, you know what? They'll do it for you if you walk in. They'd say you're a Minute fan. It's fine. Yep. You'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. We love Milton's. They're the greatest, and I think they're very grateful to you guys out there. They couldn't stress that enough. So go help them out. Great partnership. We love Milton's. We'll be with them forever. So there you go. What else is going on?
Do you want to play that audio of Mayor Wu and the trolls saying she's having panic attacks from Greg Hill and all that stuff?
Not really. I was just more of I found the story the story was made no sense to me. I didn't really understand it. I mean, they're essentially Michelle Wu said that she's had anxiety in the past, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then Greg was basically saying that, wasn't he?
Correct.
I mean, I don't want to defend him or anything, but my thing was just like if you're like surely you saw that story and I said it, you'd go all in.
Yes.
Greg,
Right. Yep.
no chance.
Yep.
No chance. But no, it's fine. I don't even. I'm getting a little worn out by this North End story. I know you're very passionate about it, Dave, but like I don't know what.
I like that guy going after him. He seemed like a real spark plug.
Yeah, he seemed like he was, even tempered and certainly the kind of guy
I thought he did all right.
Kind of guy I want making my food for me. I'm at a restaurant. No, it was fine. I get it. Like I totally get it, but I do understand that the North End is a different animal than the other places. It just is. I mean, it just is. But $7,500 a month seems crazy to me. So there has to be some room for compromise. It sounds like they're actually going to get there, right?
It seems like it, but also that I was saying to Mike before the show, they didn't have outdoor dining before COVID, right? I
thought some places
I don't know.
did.
Some places
did
might
some. Okay.
I don't go in the city. I hate the city, so I don't go in much. But yeah, I don't want just. Yeah.
It didn't look like very natural. I was there last year. It didn't look like very natural outdoors.
Oh, there's no room, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's tight.
Although it wasn't like I don't think they closed the street down that I was on. Like I think cars could have passed.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe. What were you saying?
It is just like I don't know. It's crazy that she won't just have a conversation with. Really, there's like 4 leaders of that movement. Like go try to have some kind of formal conversation with them. Instead, she's making it like they're bullying her. They're latching on to anti-vaxxers and bullying her. It's like they're not. If they're doing anything wrong, arrest them. They're not.
She got to her credit. She got into a Twitter war with a very reputable Twitter account last night. I don't know if you saw this one.
I certainly
Colleen's roommate, which I saw.
Which
that
one?
Is I always think of like telling Michelle what that account is about.
Right.
Because all 3 of them got married to the 3 girls next door.
Whoa.
Yes.
I smell a
I think if somebody told her that, she would be like, don't worry about the
There's got to be more to that
$7,500.
story.
We'll waive the $7,500. Let's all be together like they were. I think.
Yeah.
But she definitely has got rabbit ears. There's no question about it.
Yep.
Like
It seemed like it. I don't know of a lot of mayors or high-ranking politicians that respond like that.
I think that's good in a weird way and bad in a way. Like it's good that she's interacting, but bad that she's selectively interacting. Like we saw on that Instagram disaster. Like it's not going well. But I think people think like, oh, it's not going well, it's a disaster. But if she ran tomorrow, she'd win by the same.
again?
Yeah, she's gonna be mayor for 50 years if she wants. She's like 35.
Yep.
And she won't respond to anyone like Jerry, who would really hold her feet to the fire.
No, Jerry just texted me during the show. Actually.
Oh, did you hear about this Christian weekend?
Oh, that's a good point. Did you see Dino's buddy Nick Verano sold out the restaurant owners and stood with Mayor Wu? Such a scumbag! Which I don't disagree with, by the way. You look like a loser up there. I never liked that guy anyway, but yeah.
Not familiar.
I will smoke an Ashton
Ooh.
on the back deck. Lou, you like that?
That's good. There you go. Oh, we should have asked Dino about that, but yeah.
Some Dino talk at lunch the other day. Some good Dino talk.
Dino talk at lunch. Oh, there's always Dino stories. Well, Bill knew Dino. Like it always delves into Dino stories, which is fine.
Yeah.
What else going on?
Do you want to go into the Greg Bedard stuff that you may know a little bit about? It seems.
Well, it's one of the things I thought I alluded to this when I said there are going to be changes made at the station. I didn't detail this or no?
You didn't. I asked you specifically, and you didn't throw this name at me.
Okay.
Through a couple others.
So here's what I know in some. So I saw one of the parody, whatever, not one of our parodies, but like the whatever
that guy.
Yeah. And he, by the way, he's broken stories about the EI before. He has a source.
When you were there, he did a lot, I think.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I kind of think maybe as a salesperson or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
He said that Greg Bedard, if people don't know him, he's an idiot. He has got this ridiculous football site. He makes shit up. He's a moron. He's on Felger Maz once a week. So this is how losers think. Like Mike Thomas is like, oh, that's why people are listening to Felger Maz.
Right.
We'll bring him over. It's just like, it's crazy. So it sounds like he's going to EI full time. What I heard, and again, this may not happen, what I heard was that I'm going to get this woman's name wrong. Jesus.
Can I take a guess, or do you know?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Megan Ottolini?
Yeah, that's her name. Yes. Megan Ottolini and Greg Bedard are going to be on afternoons with Lou full time.
No.
Oof. Me and Tony have the same reaction.
I heard they did a test show that sources told me was a disaster, by the way.
Really?
Yes, Tony, it was a disaster.
Tony's got some competition.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing that typically, they're going to move Christian Fourier in the middays and move Rich Keefe with Mudd and just like rearrange the deck chairs. Like no vision.
Oh boy.
And Greg Bedard is like we will ruin Greg Bedard. Like there is no and by the way, like mildly, like 4 tweets will ruin this guy.
Greg Bedard is so boring.
Oh, so boring. And I don't know much about Megan Ottolini. I mean, I can only imagine it's going to be bad, but I know nothing. I don't literally know nothing about her.
I think I said it. I've heard her, but she was on with like Fitzy or something when I heard it. So it's
I mean, it's going to be bad.
Not a good scale.
If EI is hiring, I don't know, call Ken Laird. You have his number, right?
Yep.
You patching it up like okay.
Setting up
Klondike
Burner
5.
3.
Gotcha.
He's got all of them.
Hi, this is Ken. You've reached my voicemail.
I just think he thinks it's just going to be us all every time, probably.
At the tone, please record your message.
I love Ken's voice.
What's wrong?
Not that I thought I was going to get his number out there, but it wasn't.
Oh.
Hi, this is Ken.
But I mean, like, I was talking to somebody about this yesterday, and like, I actually like Ken. Like, I don't have really any issues with Ken, but like, he's not going to make like to him like Greg Bedard and Lou. Like, you got football, you got baseball, you get the woman who kind of jokes,
right?
Like he doesn't. That's fine. Like
Ken Laird seems like kind of from the ESPN radio school.
It's his life. Yeah. It's just, but it's going to be like I can't tell you how bad that show is going to do. It's going to do worse than they're doing now.
Greg Bedard, you mentioned Humorless. When he started, is his site still like subscription service?
Yes.
Or something?
Yeah.
So when he started that, I remember watching Felger and Maz talk to him about it.
Oh, he flipped out.
They were fucking laughing at him.
It's on YouTube.
And he was fuming.
Oh,
And I think he walked out earlier.
He did. And I'm telling you, like, I'm not even like, this isn't even the kind of thing where I direct him in the fans to go do it. Some will just do it and he's going to lose his mind.
Right.
Like, he's not going to handle this well. It's going to be a disaster. I actually feel bad for Lou in a way, but
if he takes a full-time gig, does his subscription thing go away? Do you know?
That's my understanding.
Ooh, because he's got how many employees there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Maybe it won't. I don't know. And by the way, like, I don't really have it. Like, Greg's always been nice to me. Like, I don't really have anything against him. I think he makes shit up. But.
What was the thing we said was fake?
Oh,
remember that?
Remember that?
I can't remember what it was.
That was Steve, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't remember.
Steve might have found it even. I don't know. I don't remember what it was.
I think somebody alerted Steve to it. I was Steve was listening to
right.
But yeah, I forget, but it was totally made up. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So I mean, but that is my understanding is their plan.
Wow, that is rough.
Crazy, just crazy, like crazy line of thinking.
Why not just like if you determine that Rich Keefe he started in afternoons, which is like a prime time slot. They moved him to middays. Why now demote him again to night? Why not just fucking get rid of him?
Good question. I don't even know. I don't know why they keep any of these. They just rearrange. They're gonna get killed. I don't know. And they're gonna, I would imagine they're gonna cut Christian's pay if he goes to midday. I can't imagine he'll like that. So I don't know how that would work.
Right.
But also, why are you accommodating people losing by 20 points anyway? I don't even get it. But whatever. So that is my understanding. Again, I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen. But I do know they did a test show. They may deny it, but I do know they did a test show, and I know it was a disaster.
Good Lord. That sounds like a lot
And I know
of fun.
Greg Bedard has hired very recently a radio agent.
Oh.
Who I know because he was my former radio agent.
Oh, there you go.
So either way, he wants in.
Yeah. Who I don't speak to. I can't get into that. I would just say a few years ago, when I was at spring training in Florida, we met in an office. There were lawyers there and a mediator, and somebody wrote somebody a big check so somebody wouldn't work with them anymore. And I'll just leave it at that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. A big check. A check
It's
that
very vague.
would make you vomit if you saw it.
Oh, God.
But, that's okay. But yeah, my understanding is that happened. I don't know. So,
okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll play the best of Greg Bedard the next week or two. Just to get our fans acclimated to him. Yeah, a lot of laughs. What else going on?
You want to try a parody song?
You mean like attempt one?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to listen to a parody
I
song?
felt nervous.
What do you, AC/DC, what do you say?
Goldilocks zone.
Is it a perk that it's Barstool instead of fucking Entercom? Yes.
Times have changed. Our producer's getting worse. He never shuts up and he's a snake. His facial hair's a curse. He's screwing up the drops. He'd rather play the hits. And don't forget the Dave like Billy Tibbetts. Blame colonnade. Blame colonnade. With his loser one lap crew and he worked with Thrill Right too. Blame colonnade. Blame colonnade. Steve was better at the job in every way. Dave will botch a spot, but he thinks he's a star. Steals ideas from Curtis to introduce Rich Kelleher. Our boy Davey once cost Kirk 29 grand, and now we all know he's turning them into fans. Blame Cullinane, blame Cullinane. It seems that everything's gone wrong since Dave Cullinane came along. Blame Cullinane, blame Cullinane. He's not even a real producer anyway. We could have had Steve and Mike and Kirk, our favorite crew. Instead we got Baby Dave and that guy on Thursday too. Ew. Should we blame Kathy? Should we blame Big Jack? Should we blame Kirk for hiring this hack? Banana Land. Blame Cullinane. Blame Cullinane. With all his roommate hullabaloo and the pizza bullshit too. Blame Cullinane. Shame on Cullinane. Or his mother's a drunk, or is she a cunt? I wish she would leave. We'd rather have Steve. He's a big snake and totally fake. He'd rather be working with Ryan with me.
All right, Dave. By the way, you hear Dave like I put that right in the middle of like the history of like a C. Not bad. Not bad.
It was good, and I'm a sucker for the song too.
Yeah.
A lot of work, by the way. I would say.
Who was that?
Very well produced. Merchants and Mouse. Yep.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
A lot of multiple tracks and
very good.
Definitely a lot of work.
Very well produced.
You think he hates you or no?
No, I think he likes me.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're friends.
People do hate you. Jesus, God. What else going on?
It is what it is, right?
I guess so, Dave. Yeah.
You got the dozen tonight, right? Don't you? Live?
Yeah, not live. Well, I mean, it's on tonight.
Yeah.
We taped it a few nights ago.
Yeah.
I will say this: I don't give aways. It was another very close game.
Okay.
I will say when you watch the show, you want to talk about we're on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Can I say cunt?
Oh, we said it in the song.
You won't be monetized.
Yeah.
But.
What a shame. I was such a cunt the entire episode. I was in such a lousy mood. I was a baby. Pathetic. Yelled at Jeff Lowe one time.
What?
Dumped on Rico. Not good.
His father passed away.
That's true. I understand.
I don't care.
I do understand that. But yeah, it was not. I think I played very well, but my attitude was not.
All right.
I apologized to my teammates afterwards.
Oh,
I did.
That's disappointing. And the other nominees.
And
the other nominees, you apologized.
I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did as well. Yes. Yeah. It was not good. Not good.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, but that is tonight. Yeah, I think, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. 7 o'clock maybe? 8 o'clock?
Yes, usually at 7. Yep.
Okay. Jeff gets very nervous. Make sure we tweet out the right link. He gets very nervous about that.
Okay.
Why would you tweet out the wrong one?
I don't know. It's like the YouTube versus I don't know. I always get confused. But I think with me especially because I'm so done with this stuff, like he really lets me know, which I appreciate.
Okay.
Yeah. What else, Dave?
Did you see that new Top Gun trailer, by the way, bringing in
It's
Iceman?
great. It's great. Well, I knew he was in it. I'm not sure how they're going to do that because Val Kilmer can't speak.
Well, he's not like really in it, is he?
Yeah, he's confirmed he's in the movie.
Oh, I just figured like maybe that blast from the past clip from the old movie.
No,
or something
he
like that,
shot a scene. For
Look
this
over
movie.
there, it's Iceman.
Yeah,
because what's his name's his son, right?
No, he's Goose's son.
Oh, shit.
Anthony Edwards' son. That's what he says. He says you know, my dad trusts you. Yeah.
Who's that, Miles Teller?
Miles Teller. Yeah, yeah. He plays Goose's son. I don't know if Meg Ryan's in it because that's his wife in the movie. Anthony Edwards' wife in the movie. I don't know. It's a great trailer. It's a great movie. It's should win Best Picture next year.
I think you say it's a great movie.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
It's finally coming out.
Okay, John Hamm plays a bad guy, and fucking Tom Cruise is married. How can it possibly be a bad movie?
I don't see a way.
Impossible.
Right.
Memorial Day weekend, I believe. Yeah. I'm gonna see that movie 26 times in the theater.
You're gonna see it the day it comes out.
Yes.
You'll catch up to Chris.
Ryan and I are talking about meeting exactly halfway from where he is in Oregon, where I am, and seeing it that weekend, that opening day.
Be fun.
Yes, and then just not even talk and just leave.
Both riding motorcycles.
Yeah, just
meet each
experience
other.
it. Yeah. I mean, I literally can't wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna see it every day the rest of the year. It's my new project. What else going on?
Nothing. Boring stories. Alec Baldwin was having a child. Did you hear about that?
That woman's having another kid?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Ilaria?
An ethnic
Ilaria.
mixed race baby.
Yes. Jesus Christ. Wow.
It was a surprise, a wonderful surprise.
Is that her still talking like that now?
Yeah. That was probably around the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take a few calls. We're on YouTube. Why not?
Having a, how do you say baby?
Baby?
Very active chat in the YouTube live there today.
Okay. Get my Who Gives a Shit file.
Okay.
Okay. What?
To clear that out every once in a while?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I appreciate everyone. I am also so fucking in on Tiger Woods playing in this Masters. In. He played 18 yesterday at Augusta. I was wrong. He is going to play the Masters.
What are his chances?
To win?
Yeah.
None.
0.0. Zero chance.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope he contends, but no.
Okay.
It seems he hasn't played in over a year.
Well, you never know with Tiger, though. He surprised us once at the Masters before.
I think Mike Thomas he's hearing from you there, Mike. I think Bedard might be in trouble.
Oh, all right.
That'd be great if he just liked you and gave you you actually just went.
Me and Lou.
You fucking never mentioned the show ever. Get rid of patreon.com/blind Mike.
Yes, thank you.
It's just you guys. And you're just like, yeah, I mean, look, who knows, right? Tiger's got a real chance.
I'm getting angry. Every time I get angry about the Red Sox, someone calls and is like, you don't even like baseball. I'm like, Lou, get this guy off the phone.
What are you talking about? What show?
Another one of these jokers. You got his number down back there? You wrote that down?
Go ahead.
All right.
Hello. I load up,
I have
Dave.
Load up. Question for you.
Yep.
All right. So I was listening to an old episode.
Nope, not working.
You David Lee Roth better, right?
Your phone's terrible. What'd you say?
That's dead. Yeah.
All right. Something about David Lee Roth. Yeah. I liked him better than Sammy Hagar, I think, yes. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, I'm watching on the YouTube live. You're looking thin, my man.
I've had people say I look too thin now, Dave.
Really?
You look a little sickly.
Yeah.
You can't win with these people.
When you keep it
never say
tight
good
up top, you look thinner.
I'm dying. I don't know what you want me to say.
Oh.
I had cancer for a couple of years. So what?
Stealing my
What do you want me to do? You want me to put on weight?
No, but on that point, I was curious.
Oh.
Could you talk a little bit about your running routine? Like how many miles a day? Same routes? What's your pace?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to. I think you're mocking me. I'm not going to be. I'm not going to be mocked.
business.
Yeah, I'm not going to be mocked. My little running route. I don't like that. I think you're mocking me, caller.
No, I'm not. I'm actually very curious.
Oh, well, okay. Thank you for the call. I didn't realize that. No, it's like I do about 5 miles now in the morning. I do it very early because I can't. As the day goes on, it becomes harder. Mike knows a runner. It becomes
Certainly,
harder
yes.
as the Mike did almost a tenth of a mile across that street in Miami a couple of years ago.
You're darn right. Got a nice hustle going.
Flying across the street that day. But for me, I can't work out later in the day. I mean, if I have to, I will. But I like the idea that it's like I'm done with my run before 7 o'clock.
I like that. Yes, I like the idea of that. Although I'm not that active and I gotta take a few minutes to wake up.
Yeah,
you know?
I get that. But I'm up. I'm never sleep even. Like I sleep 4 hours a night or something. So it's just
fair.
Mike was disappointed his doctor didn't call him fat yesterday.
I thought it was a little weird. There's nothing. You don't say like, "Hey, you got to lose a few pounds" or something. That's unusual. No.
I think he's given up. I think he's like, this is just a waste of my. What the fuck am I doing
Second
here?
time I've been to this doctor.
Yeah, I know. I think he's just nauseated.
Oh, okay. I see.
I was saying to Mike, I feel like doctors just like don't care as much anymore. Like it's not as serious going to the doctor.
Well, I think they're afraid to.
They may not be allowed to say certain
That's the
things.
thing. I mean, like, I could stand to lose a couple of pounds. I mean, I wouldn't say you're like,
15.
50?
15?
Oh, easily. Yeah.
50.
I'd say
15.
to both of those numbers.
15.
Yeah.
Well, what do you weigh now?
Probably 250. I'm guessing.
250?
I would guess. Yeah.
Oh, geez, Mike.
Oh, never mind.
What was the thing a couple of years ago? I remember this is before you were on my show when you lost all. Remember you would weigh yourself every day?
Yes.
That was before this, right?
Right before.
Yeah, I thought so.
Right before. Yeah.
Right. And what you got under 200 at that point?
I got down to 200, but that's with like cutting weight and things. So really, I was around 205, 210.
Okay.
And I'm fat. And,
What's the goal weight? Like in your perfect world, what, like 215, 220?
Yeah, about
you
that.
could do that.
I'd like to be under 200, but yeah, about 215 probably.
It's actually legitimately a good way to lose weight quick is a road trip with Justin down the Mississippi and back.
Is that right?
I find it's the healthiest.
The
yeah,
best way. Good. You stay active
I
during
don't
the
feel like
day.
there'd be no fast food consumed.
Right? No, definitely not.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah.
Hello. I just changed my diet. Like for me, like just a shit, like all the way. Like basically, like I also have pizza once a week or whatever, but like all the other crap, like cookies and again, all that's chips or it's just all gone.
You're saying you're on a health food kick.
I have been since I started losing weight in July.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah, I've lost a lot. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but I don't think I look that thin. But whatever. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Kirky. Hey, Mike. Dave, what's up?
Hello.
The game today needed a little bit of work. I can't lie, Mike, but it was a good effort. I liked it.
Thank you. Most show prep
real
I've
quick,
ever done.
so I just got my blood drawn. Oh, what'd you say?
Don't worry about it. It was nothing.
Oh, I just got my blood drawn. Needles suck. I just kind of wanted to figure out, that kind of sucks. Wanted to hear, though, what your opinion on the wheels versus doors debate was, Kirky.
I don't know what that is.
There's a big debate going around the internet.
Well, let him go. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's been all over. It's been all over. I haven't slept well, so I'm kind of.
Well, what is it? Tell me what it is. Try and tell me what it is.
Yeah. So basically, around the entire world, do you think there's more?
Oh, I
doors
saw
or
this.
wheels?
Yes, God, I did see this. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's a tie.
Oh, come on.
It's a tie. I count it. It's a tie.
There's a door in every room.
A tie? No.
It's a fucking tie. I looked. It's a tie. Goodbye.
All right. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Goodbye. That's fine. Remember that couple that called a couple of weeks ago? They called us back with their baby.
Oh,
wasn't
right.
it?
Right. Or were they getting married? Was that the one?
Yes. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I forget.
Something was. Yeah.
Who knows? What'd you say, Mike?
I said they lost it.
Oh, Mike. That's so.
Wow, Mike.
I'm an edgy guy.
People thought the announcement was
Patreon.com/.
Mike having a baby.
That's right. Patreon.com/blind Mike. Get moving right now. Right now, goddammit. Hello.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is Dave available for a moment?
Hello.
Dave?
Yes.
Hey, Dave. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you glad I didn't jizz in your face, bitch?
It's inappropriate. And frankly, immature. I like to think the show's better than that. Tomorrow's Thursday, huh?
It is.
You put the show on YouTube and you hope it changes the day of the week somehow, but it doesn't.
Is Harry in tomorrow? WrestleMania preview show.
We're doing those interviews later. You're here later today, right?
Yes.
Yes. Harry Minahan will be here later today as well.
Oh.
We're going to tape a brief. I don't want him near.
Yep.
Why?
Makes sense.
Just a friendly guy.
Well, I just don't want his lack of ambition. I don't know if it's contagious or not.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't need him talking about the Mets or something. Who needs that? Harry doesn't need that. Life's too short. I mean, how many terrible stories did Chris tell lunch the other day? Hundreds. The way he cuts his food, I can't subject the child to that.
Going to a movie every day is a tough task.
That's true.
I just like the idea that if you got up to go to the bathroom or something, Chris would be like, so how about these Mets?
How about Scherzer, huh? I don't see a lot of Mike-Chris interaction either, by the way.
We interact.
Yeah, I'm saying at Milton's not really, no? Who's on Mike duty at Milton's? Who's walking him around?
Well, Bill, I would say most
Bill,
of anyone. Bill is a helpful guy.
Yeah, he is. He is. Got the sweaters for Guy and Harrison, right?
We did.
He certainly did, yeah.
Excellent. Right in front. Hello. Take a few more. One or two.
Kirk, got a little bit of an issue with you, man.
All right, I'm here. I'm here for it.
I mean, after a weekend, what I look forward to the most is, a you and Mike show. The batteries are recharged. You guys feel like that's always your best show.
Yep.
And you bring in Chris Clemmer on a Monday.
Yeah.
He's just yapping in the background.
I felt he was pretty quiet during the show. No?
Yeah, he was.
You owe us all an apology.
Yeah, no, I understand it was a terrible thing, but I felt like he didn't speak a lot. Did you think he spoke a lot, caller? I didn't think that.
Oh man, it was brutal. It really is like when you hear Mike speak, it's like Mike sucks. We all know that.
Sure.
But I mean, at least he can talk properly. I mean, God.
Well, okay. Well, thank you for the criticism. It seems like you enjoy the show.
Yes.
Well, I'm
I thought
sorry.
Chris talked a normal amount when I was here.
I didn't think so.
No, I don't think
Really?
so. Yeah.
No, but I think Chris thinks it. I understand that he's kind of the third guy, which is good. Like if there are three people there, that makes sense. I thought he was fine.
Yeah.
Look, people don't like to hear this. I think Chris is doing a good job on the show. Like,
As
I don't
do
know
I.
what I don't know what people want.
I would agree.
If you think Chris is doing a bad job, that people know that I'm going to keep bringing him back. Then
Right. The more you complain.
yeah, compliment him, and he'll be gone.
Right.
Hello, are you loaded up, Dave?
They are loaded up.
All right, you're live on YouTube as well. That's pretty exciting.
That's correct.
What a site that is.
Very exciting.
All kinds of videos. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? It's Kirk. I got a question for you. This is Rick from Wilbraham. How you doing?
Hi, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing well. One-time sponsor, and I'm a good friend of one of your high school friends,
Who's that?
Rossio. John Rossio.
The great John Rossio.
Oh, yeah.
Son of Sal.
I got an
Yes,
Albert. Yeah. I got an Allbirds question for you and a Sopranos question for you.
Okay, I'm not
I'm
familiar with
gonna
the
order a
second
set.
one, but why don't you do the Allbirds first?
All right. I'm going to order a pair. I was just wondering, are they true to size? Order size up, size down?
I would go.
Is it
I
a
would
wide go
go.
back?
I would go size up. I'd give yourself a little bit of room.
Size up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sopranos question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Final episode of the series. How do you feel is that rate? And I don't know if you watch this series. How do you feel as though the final episode compared to the Sons of Anarchy's final episode?
Well, thanks for the call. I have seen neither.
Is that right?
Yes. I have seen neither.
So sure about that.
It's fine. Believe what you want. I don't care. Opinions like assholes. Everybody's got one, right, Mike?
Strange to compare Sons of Anarchy to The Sopranos.
It's a famously great ending, though, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the program.
Neither did I. But I think Adam Raised the Cane was in the final. I could be wrong. I don't know. Call back. But John Rossi was a great guy.
I've heard some people say, should I watch The Shield? Would you say? I've never seen it.
What about your fucking father?
Just asking. Your
Fuck
opinion.
you. Fuck off.
I've heard that's one
You
of
a
the
caller?
great
Call in and ask that question.
All right, I will Thursday.
Jesus, fine. Call Thursday and ask. I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
I started watching it. Yeah. People say it ends crazy, though, right?
I remember when I was a kid, John and Jerry would talk about it
they
every
loved
week.
It. Chicklets is great.
Yeah. But I heard the ending is very good.
That, by the way, it's because he used to call into their show.
That's
right.
Chicklets?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
Chicklets now, by the way, is I always thought he was on the Shield. He'd be playing Red Auerbach in the TV show 20 years later, Winning Time.
Certainly, yeah. Spitting image.
Fucking awful, that show. Awful. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, how's it going?
It's going fine, thank you. Good morning.
I got a question for Baby Dave.
He's here. David John Cullinane.
Hello.
Dave, would you bang Erica Nardini?
Oh, I cannot answer that question.
We are live on YouTube.
One of those questions that
is unprofessional. That's his boss.
I will
Good
answer
Lord.
any question
You're
in the
a
world
pussy,
but
Dave.
that one.
No,
But that one.
That's just professionalism.
Yeah,
That's
please.
just, I mean, that is a ridiculous question. on YouTube.
Jesus.
Ridiculous.
You're a
Would you,
pussy,
though?
Dave.
He is a
Thank you.
pussy.
Thank you. I did ask Mike, though, what it meant to suck a dick from the back this morning.
He did. That was part of our conversation.
Suck a dick from, I wouldn't know that. I don't know. Call
I had a
Arcade.
theory.
Oh, I thought- What's that, Mike?
I assumed the man was on all fours and pushing his dick through his legs, and the girl is sucking it from
Through
behind
his
him.
legs?
Yeah.
Because Tiffany Haddish, she heard that, right? She said,
Stereotypically, I
suck
think a
his dick
certain
from the
group
back.
might be able to pull that off better than others.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, gee, is that pleasurable?
so his dick is wrapped around
Where's the asshole at that point?
Right in your face,
the
I
head.
guess.
By the
Jesus
head, yeah.
Christ.
I don't think that's what it means.
That's the problem is like guys with their,
Well, look it up.
Yeah,
You have the internet at your fingertips.
You're right. I'll look it up.
By the way, Dave famously already with Erica, like, mansplained her. Remember
I mean,
that?
completely, yes.
That was a miscommunication, unfortunately.
Ridiculous. We're live on YouTube. Have some decorum,
A
call
podcast. Sorry, Erica. It's like a radio show,
Yeah.
but it's on the internet.
Unbelievable. Hello? Get that guy's number, by the way, Dave. Goddamn.
Okay, I will.
That last call.
No,
That's inappropriate.
write that down.
Yeah, write that down. Hello.
All right, they're gone. Bye-bye.
The callers are gone?
I just no. I just dropped them because he was taking too long. There.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, just had a quick point and then a question.
Okay,
separate
go ahead.
From each other. I just want to say I liked the show yesterday or the last show with Mike and Chris.
Mm-hmm.
People, I can understand how people get worried with too many cooks in the kitchen, but I thought it flowed pretty well, and especially when you add a.
Hang up. Who gives a shit what you think? Hang up. Jesus Christ. Think it's going to change my mind? Jesus Christ.
We're making quite a meal in here.
I was like Mike and Chris cooking things away over there. Two of them.
Well, we weren't live on YouTube the other day, but we were both wearing chef hats.
That's true. Cooks in the kitchen.
The act of tucking a boner back in between the legs and holding it while someone sucks it.
I told you.
How do you tuck a bone? Like, that's... Well,
I mean, you can do it, I think.
Yeah. May not be getting a lot of length back there, but...
We'll have Guy and Harrison do it live. I just thought they were both into it. Just
which is who?
I mean, just imagine like they fell in love that day and they just started fucking right there in front of all of us, just like a passionate sex scene, just holding each other after, like covered in cum.
Everyone just walks out.
Everyone's just eating their dinner. They're just like kissing softly and then like rubbing each other.
And it would be great. You could never release the video, obviously. So it would be us and 50 people that no one would believe.
You just hear like occasionally, just hear like a fork hitting a plate, just someone just eating, not paying attention.
You heard him. He doesn't want word to spread around town, so he's
He's a little bit like former Vice President Pence, who would never eat dinner alone with a woman or be in a room alone with a woman.
Yes. Yeah, he didn't want rumors to spread.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should just call Mike Pence about that Arcan question. Hello.
I don't know if he would know.
No, certainly not. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Love the show, obviously. I'm calling in.
Thank you.
Mike, but that fucking Chris
has
got to go.
Okay.
And I...
how long? Hold on. I'll give you plenty of time. Hold on. How long have you listened to me for?
I've been listening to you since EEI.
Okay.
Huge fan.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. So when you say to me, you know me on the air, when you say to me he shouldn't be on anymore, what do you think my reaction is to that?
Is to have him on every
Correct.
day.
Yeah. So I think you like him. I think you know me well enough.
I think that's obvious. Everyone. That's why they're doing
Yeah, I think you're doing this because you want him on all the time. Is that it?
Oh my God, that voice.
What voice? Dave, what voice is he talking about?
Don't get me wrong. I was like,
Oh.
Yeah, how about he does an impression? That's always good, isn't it, Dave?
Monkey Boy, the world famous Monkey Boy.
I never heard that one.
Oh, it's the Beatles.
What was that? All right, thanks for the call.
Yeah, boy, remember it was being really cold that day.
The guy just said on the phone, the Beatles. He goes, fuck him. Back to my job. There's no show like it, God knows.
I like that impression, as if Chris is constantly doing Beatles impressions.
Oh, I was so happy I
guy's
heard
like,
that.
enough.
I was so happy I heard him do that. All right, one or two more.
508.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Denny Grubbs here.
Oh, wow. Headmaster Grubbs, how are you, sir?
Good. You gave me some great predictions for the Valspar a couple weeks ago. Wanted to thank you for the. You gave me top international, top American. Nailed them both.
Yeah,
so
I did.
Very appreciative for that.
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
I'm gonna give you some picks here, Denny. I will say you know me well enough, Denny. I mean, obviously, from our days of Wilson together, you know how hyper focused I am on next week right now. But I'll do my best for you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And I appreciate the effort. I know it's a lot for you.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep rolling with the same two in terms of that's just because the odds are good in terms of top American, top international. So I will take whatever your thoughts are.
Okay, it's actually a pretty good field, you know. For top international player, I'm going to go with Abe Answer.
Okay.
I think he had,
4,200 on the sports book.
Okay. He had he played well. I thought he played pretty well last week in the match play. He plays every year at TPC San Antonio. So I'm going to take Abe Answer for top international. And then you want top American?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to do a little horse for course here. Okay. I'm going to go with a guy who's playing very well lately and always plays well here. He's really playing well lately. Chris Kirk.
Plus 3,500.
Yeah.
I will lock those in. You
All
like
right.
that one, Dave? Lock in.
Lock it in.
All right, Denny. Thanks. See you soon.
Love it.
See you at the reunion. Strange. I appreciate him calling. Are you loaded up, Dave?
Headmaster seems like a very mythical kind of title.
He was the head of all the masters there.
I suppose.
Yeah. We had a real. Hold on, caller. One moment. So I lived at Ford Hall at Williston, Northampton that year, and we had every building had like a home, like a host family, like that lived down there, like that, where somebody, they either taught there, but they had a family as well, and like you would check in every night with them before you went to bed, or if you had something. In the middle of the year, the wife took the kids and left him for another guy.
Good Lord.
Wildly, scandalous Williston move in the middle of the year. The poor guy was destroyed the rest of the year.
Was he still so did you do your homework?
No, but because he'd be like, you'd check whatever, 10 o'clock was like whatever. He'd be like, yeah, whatever. He didn't even care after that.
What's the point?
Poor guy was destroyed. And he was so young. I think of that now. I'm so much older than he was. He was in his late 20s, I think.
That may have impacted your views on life, having a fucking bummer like that around.
I think so. I was feeling good before that. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I'd been in a mental institution the summer before, but that's who even knows? I mean,
splitting hairs.
Actually, did try to kill myself that summer, but that doesn't even matter.
I think it was this guy.
Who cares? You're right. You are right. I knew it was going to happen. But yeah, boy, that was wild. That Naked Thursday, which was another wild Williston story. But yeah, hello. Shout out to all my guys there.
I got a show comment and then a golf question for you.
Sure.
Show comment. Have you considered changing Thursday's show name to not the Kirk Minahan show, but the
wrap-up
Chris
show?
Clemmer
You're thinking
with Kirk Minahan show?
You think what was that?
The Chris Clemmer with Kirk Minahan show.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Theater Near Me wrap-up show with Kirk Minahan, which I like better.
No. I don't get what these people are saying. He is a talent.
No, don't do this. Nope, not going to work. No, I know what you're doing. You're trying to go opposite on this one. Not going to work. You actually hate him. I'm 2 steps ahead.
Right.
Give me your golf thing quick.
Got to be better than that, folks.
Yeah. All right. So I got a question for you about the Saudi league.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was dead with the Phil thing, but it seems like it's going to happen.
Definitely going to happen.
And they don't really care who they put in the field.
Correct.
So the question is, if Greg Norman called Kirk Minahan and said, you will be the best golfer in the field. So we can't get anyone better than Kirk Minahan to play in this, so you'll be the best.
Right.
Would Kirk Minahan play for $40 million prize?
Knowing all the slave and the blood money and the murders and stuff? Yes, I would.
Yes, I would. Kim Jong-un.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Thanks for the call. Yes, I sure would.
the greatest.
Yes, thank you. I would. Yes.
Got to do it.
I don't think I would do it. No, I don't believe so.
You don't?
Spare me.
A great league.
What if nobody knew that those were the rules, but they were? You
What?
see, anyone watching would think this guy is killing it. No one beats him.
A little weird though, considering the competition would be also nobody would know
Just
anybody
me?
else. Yeah. Steve. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Saudi money is all over the golf. Who cares?
Well, it's a little
Right.
different though. It's a
little bit more direct, obviously.
Yeah,
but
but you're right. I mean, you're right.
You use Uber. Uber's funded. All these
I
different.
don't
companies.
use Uber.
Okay, but you use something that's
okay. I don't, but yeah, I never have. Hello.
Kirk, it's been a while, but do you want to play the year movie game?
What's the year movie game?
I give you a year, you give me a movie.
Okay, go ahead. Sure, go ahead.
All right, we're going to jump into the 2000s. We're going to go with 2007.
A Zodiac.
Probably. Good job.
Thanks. I do like that game.
That was one of my first thoughts.
Pay attention.
I know. I thought of it, but I didn't want to rip that
wants
guy's...
to build a whole show. Wants to go live on YouTube, and then he gives us that game.
Well, I thought it was pretty good.
Mike calls the shots, but then sometimes you have to wonder.
I don't think you guys understood it. High concept.
Yeah, I understand. I respect that. Hello. Could be the last caller. Mike is checked out. He's got the allergies. He's got his own
Kirk, you
project.
make a decision on the Masters yet next week?
Not yet. No. Goodbye. Patreon.com/blindmike.
Thank you.
Sure. No, thank you. All right, load up, Dave?
They are loaded up.
Wow. People want to talk to Mike Geary.
Yes.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Why do you think Chris is so hated, Mike? I know why.
It's
but
just
I'm
the
curious if you know.
trend, I think, because it was the same. I was that for a while. Steve was
true.
that for a while.
That's true.
I think it may be switching to Cullinane.
Yeah, he's getting
I
some
think
of
the
that
heat
heat
may
now.
be off Chris, from what I've heard.
Oh my gosh! Ooh, wow.
Yeah. So,
Hello.
or maybe me, perhaps.
Give me a Jerry drop, would you?
Sure.
Give me a random one.
Let's go with.
And then they profess their love of Jesus Christ.
Give me another one.
Raping boys.
Thank you, Jerry. Hello. Good morning.
Hi. This is Michelle Carter. I only have a couple of minutes on the phone. I was wondering if you could get me Chris Clemmer's
Oh, ridiculous. Not funny, hurtful, not funny. But I will get you the number as quick as I can. I have no interest in that Hulu show.
An Innocent Woman.
Yes.
Is what it should be titled.
I'm going to watch it tonight.
I wouldn't say she was innocent, Mike.
I did.
I know, but I wouldn't say she was. We disagreed famously, of course. I believe there was a Red 13 fight.
It was very early on.
Supposed to like a Mike fight with me about this stuff.
I think that was the same day Mike pitched to Erica to get a job or somewhere.
Oh, is that right?
I was in that. Day,
Possibly.
Yeah.
Definitely around the same time.
But I think I don't want to relitigate, but I don't think you think that she's.
Oh, she's an asshole. But
right? Yeah, but she's not. She's not innocent, like an innocent victim. But you think she's
no.
Innocent
I think she's innocent of crime.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I do get that argument. Is she out or no?
I
don't know. I don't
know.
think so. Let me see.
Show those eyebrows or no?
Yeah, I feel like I heard her get up, but maybe I'm thinking of just them talking about the show.
Yeah.
She was released.
Yeah, I thought so.
I don't really feel the need to watch that show. Like I don't. It's gonna
It seems like a
gonna
long.
bum me out.
How many episodes?
I feel so bad for that kid too. I don't want to watch that.
What if every episode was an hour of her going, just do it? Kill
Yeah, that's
yourself."
what I mean. Like, what's the story there? Like, yeah, right. It should be. It's like a lifetime hour and a half movie.
Which
At
we
best.
think it must have been by now. Probably.
It had to have been.
Yeah.
All right, hello.
Craig? Kirk?
Craig is here as well.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Hello.
Fred Roberts calling. How are you?
Fred Roberts?
Yes, Fred
Wow,
Roberts.
Fred, how are you? Larry Bird. You know the famous
Doing
story
well.
about you and Larry Bird, Fred, or no?
Did people mistake me for Larry Bird?
No, they did not, Fred. You were such a bad shooter that if you watch the highlights, it's true. The way Larry would give you a high five, he would use just his pinky. He was actually worried it was contagious. Like he would not want Fred Roberts to touch him. He was such a bad shooter. That is a true story.
Do you think it was more just relative because he was such a great shooter and I was just like average, or do you think it was?
Yeah, you just
because I
weren't.
was
You were a good athlete, Fred, but you just were not. I was not a fan, Fred. I'm sorry.
My biggest regret, I was never able to kind of help us go to the next level, win the championship. I must say, I came in after those years where
it's true.
I just wasn't.
All right, we're good,
But
Fred.
my question.
Oh, you have a question?
Whoa,
Okay.
we said you were good.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Fred.
really? Click it.
Sorry, Fred. You're welcome to call back another time. I apologize. Are they loaded up, Dave?
They are loaded up.
I think Fred may have had good running gear, if I hear correctly.
Oh, is that right?
It sounded like it.
Fred,
I could be wrong.
Fred, send a couple of shoes over, would you? You have a chance? Call back anytime you want, Fred. I apologize. Hello.
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 Hey, Mike Pagarulo here.
Hello, Mike. How are you? Medford's own, right?
Medford native.
Yes,
you
you
know,
are.
Yes. So
30 home runs in 30 home runs in 87 or
spend
no?
any days there?
30? I forget. What's that?
What about the Meadow Glen Mall, Kirk?
Yeah, kind of out of my purview. I've been there. I have been there, but I was a Burlington Mall guy in the Bill Ricca Mall. I did go there. It's been changed now, right? Like it's a little more modern. It's different now, right? It's not like an old traditional mall still, is
Yeah,
it?
it's like a grocery store now, like a
Yeah.
strip mall type thing.
Yeah. There's a
So you
Regina's
didn't go
by
to
there.
the malls over near Medford or like Somerville. You were more.
No, I didn't really.
Burlington.
Yeah, I wasn't really. I was in Winchester. I wasn't a big fan of like getting shot, so I didn't really do that much.
Oh, I getcha.
Hungry Herbs, though, I loved.
Well, one more
I loved
question.
Herbs. Yeah.
I love Hungry Herbs.
Yeah.
I like Bob's too, but I know you're a DeStagostino guy. So
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I don't eat big sandwiches anymore, so yeah. Thanks for the call. Take care of your kid, would you?
I think if I just listened to this show and didn't come in here, I would think, do they make callers ask about like malls and golf?
Yeah, it's like a sports show. No, we're here to talk malls. What do you want? Oh yeah, you want to talk about Ukraine? Yeah, we're here to talk about malls. Nice try, asshole.
I wouldn't think anyone on their own would be inspired.
You're trying to
ask
slip in
about-
the topical question? Hello.
Hello. Hey, Mike, what'd you have for dinner last night, buddy?
What did I have? Oh, chicken and gnocchi I had.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
How was it?
Quite good.
I'm not a big fan of gnocchi. I'm not. It's a little creamy, right? Like
I enjoy
Okay,
it.
we can hang up on the fucking call, Dave. Jesus Christ.
I wanted to see what was happening. Yeah.
Yeah, you liked it, yeah?
Yeah,
Homemade or from a store?
No, from a place, Fiorella's in this area.
Okay, there you go. That's a plug. Great.
You asked me. You specifically asked me.
I said a place. I didn't say which place.
Yes, it was from a place.
Christ.
Nice job, Mike.
Yeah, no kidding. Jesus. God. Hello.
Kirk, why you didn't answer my master's questions earlier? You hung up before I could even get their question.
What was your question?
I need some picks for next week.
You'll get it next week. You'll get it next week, asshole.
Bye.
We're going to have Riggs on here next week as well.
Oh.
That's right.
Is that right?
That's right.
In the studio?
No, I'm not. I don't believe in studio, no. I believe he'll be at Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, right. Of course.
I texted him. Let me see what he texted back. What was it?
Press pass?
Who, Riggs?
Yeah. To the Masters?
I don't think so.
Connections?
I said, get you on next week. Talk Match. It would be an honor. Me and the Mannix boys.
He listens.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. Riggs is the best.
So the Mannix guys are just...
They played it perfectly.
They
man.
won.
That's a study.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a study. I mean, we may get the other guy at some point. I'm not giving that one up yet.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta lie in the weeds, you know?
He'll snap again. Someone will ask about Barstool.
Or we'll have some random... I know people are listening to that, I'm sure. He'll have some random thing about something that we'll make fun of.
Good.
Oh, don't worry. But I give him credit. Like, once you pop the air out of the balloon, what can you really do?
Smart way to do it.
Yeah.
Did you see that story? I guess it was out last week. Dave talked about it on his show, but that he has a mole inside Business Insider.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
And they're trying to find him so they can fire. He must still be working there. But
That's great. That's pretty funny.
That's good.
Hello. Last call if you're any good, which I'm sure you will be.
Hey, Dave, it's Eric Nardini.
What are the
Hello.
chances?
Hello.
Hey, Dave. My pussy is just dripping wet.
I mean, this is, again, that was not, I guarantee you that was not Erica. I fucking guarantee it.
These people must not know that you're on YouTube.
No, they're not taking advantage of that. I'm not, was that a New York number, Dave?
It appeared so. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
it could've been her.
I don't think, I am 95% confident it wasn't her.
I don't think so either, but I haven't interacted with her too much.
Sounds like a guy almost.
It did.
I don't want to gender anybody, but that doesn't seem. And by the way, I have to say, if that is her, she's got to lose her job.
Very inappropriate.
You can't do that. And bold on the air.
I would
Jesus
defend
Christ.
her, but I'd be one of the few.
That's true. I mean, she's a position of power over poor Dave. We think. I don't know. All right. Last call. We can't end with that.
Hey, I was listening to old shows and we were talking about Minicon.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if Dave's going to take any inspiration from SawCon to release it.
What is, I don't know what that is.
So, like the movie Saw?
Nope.
Like SawCon, these
Yeah,
nuts,
yeah,
Dave.
that's what I thought. Yeah. That's
Nice.
You got me, actually.
All right, well, let's end that way. Let's end with some class. Two great calls to wrap it up. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Unbelievable. This, I mean, you guys want us on YouTube or not? You know?
Yeah.
I think they did. I think they enjoyed it.
These crazy. Yeah, but you get these calls, Mike.
Oh, right. These wiseacres.
You know, you get these people, right? These tough guys, these telephone tough guys,
Right.
going on YouTube making these calls.
That's right.
I'll be on there tomorrow. You want to try these calls again? Try them. We'll answer them all day.
It's just childish. Like, you're not going to get on the air.
What are we
you know
doing? Trying to talk about malls here. We're talking about malls of golf. She's like making these calls.
He is chicken.
Yeah, right. You're chicken. You want to call? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Talk about it all day.
Oh, didn't you say someone called Jim Browdy?
Yeah, but they dumped it, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
They must have lied to the call screener.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Dave mentioned that at lunch the other day. And it's true that Mitch Michael's story has gone away a little bit. I know it's early and it'll come back, but it feels like.
So I don't know. I don't know her at all. Like, you guys seem to know. Would that be a big story?
I don't know. I mean, she was a local news person for a while. I mean,
Right.
I don't know.
Not really in today's world. Probably not.
I feel like it's going to be a long profile story somewhere in like 3 months.
Okay. Because to me, it didn't strike me as one like, why isn't anyone talking more about this?
What's
Because
that,
I
Dave?
just don't know who she is.
Boston Magazine or something. Like one of those like online, like a long. Like,
No, because it would make Jim Browdy look awful. And they
I don't even think, I'm not even saying taking that angle, just sort of looking at mental health maybe.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I know that story's not going to be written unless we do it or somebody.
Yep.
But we're busy. We've got, case season lined up after, there's a chance that Cullinane is going to be traveling internationally for season 3 of the case.
Whoa.
Oh, that's
Is
right.
that true?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Undercover Cullinane.
Not an international traveler. That will be my second time, I believe.
Oh, where was the first time?
Antigua.
Oh, there
my
you go.
honeymoon, yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
How is that there? I've never been there.
Piece of shit.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Two of my hardest laughs in here were the idea of Cullinane running in and out in disguise.
Steve Van Zandt.
And if it could really happen, I'd really love it.
Somebody actually suggested that if I couldn't book Freddie Couples to me dress like Fred and then bring another person to dress like Fred so that there were a couple Freds in studio.
You just both wear name badges
fire
that say
everybody if you
Fred.
do I looked up on the official world golf ranking. Currently, Fred Couples, because he plays the Champions Tour, obviously he doesn't play the real tour anymore. He'll play next week, God hoping, if his back is okay. Let me see here. His official world ranking right now is 1,833rd. Another podcast, Foreplay, currently is having the number 1 ranked golfer in the world on their show, Scotty Scheffler.
Yep.
We can't get the 1,833rd ranked golfer.
We're being shadow banned.
Would you care to guess how much a Freddie Couples appearance would cost?
Oh, was that a question?
Priceless, I think.
It wasn't a question because it exceeded the.
How much?
I believe the negotiations started at 50 to 75,000.
We're going to have that. We're going to have that conversation.
Pony up, Conan.
Over some delicious pizza, I think, as well.
I was just going to say that. I looked that up. I guess they like ship you like the dough's frozen.
Sally's?
Yeah, they ship you the dough, and then you get like you add the like.
Why don't you try that?
I'm going to do that.
Okay, do that. You're
Yeah.
be upset. You know, they're fans of the show. You know.
I know. I'm
So
going
let's
to
go.
DM them and say I'm doing it.
The Sally's Pizza are fans of the show, and Freddie wears it on his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are we doing here?
Is that next to Frank Pepe's?
Yeah.
On that Worcester
I think it's
Street or
there.
whatever it
Yeah,
is?
I think that's right. That's
I
right.
think I've been there
I
once.
think that's right. It's good.
Yeah.
I think let me get the actual address.
The only thing better would be if they could send you the dough and you got to spread Sally's dough.
Take it easy, dude. Jesus, idiot. Yeah, 237 was Street, New Haven. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Very
Yep.
good.
Old school, very good. Great. Like one of those ones. You know when you go in there, you know it's a good oven. Just know. You just know. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
clean?
Yeah, it's just good. The crust is like. There's nothing worse, in my opinion. You guys might. We've talked about this. There's nothing worse than like a soft bottom on the pizza.
Oh no! They
No.
say that's why you need the old ovens. That's why
I
these
think you're
original
right. Like
places-
Regina's in the North End is like that.
Yeah.
Where it's just there were some papas that were like that. You could tell. You
Right.
could just tell.
Yep.
It's like fountains. Some fountains are good and some fountains aren't good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Sodas, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's
No, I
probably
don't mean
got more
I
to
don't
do
mean
with.
ones you throw coins into, Mike. Some of those are very good though. Yes.
Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know that. What were you gonna say?
I think that's more based on the amount of syrup you put
I
in
think
and
so.
that sort of thing.
I think so. But yeah, but the newer I talked about this the other day, the newer ones that like have like 700 flavors, they stink.
Oh, like the digital screen.
Yeah, the
or
Coke
whatever?
tastes different.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It is interesting. You're right.
I haven't noticed that, but
I hope. Do you think La Mariposa is fountain? It must be, right? After a long drive from me, I'm gonna want to soda in the water.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, you
if
use
they would
bottles?
or poured out of some.
No, they got to be fountain.
That's gotta
Just
be
at that-
fountain
at
there.
that- They're like the only game in town. They
That's
gotta
super
be.
expensive.
maybe.
If they call them up real
And
quick.
Guy says that they're always busy. They're always busy. So
Well, call Christy. We haven't talked to her. See if she's ready to go. I mean, she's gonna have the full Mike Erie experience.
Absolutely.
I have a goddamn zit on my face. Jesus, it hurts too. I had one in my hair the other day. When I scratched my ear. Ever get that? You scratch your head, you nail one.
Oh yeah.
It hurt. I was in the shower. I was like crying. Pathetic scene. I'll pop this fucker.
It's not good.
Little town.
Keep coming back.
Hello, Christy.
Hello? Yeah,
Hi, it's Kirk Minahan. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Did we get you the bad time?
Oh, no, it's good.
Okay, we're just checking in. We're like a week away here. A little more than a week
I
away.
know. Count down. I've been looking forward to you calling because I figured you'd be calling before
Yes.
you came.
So give us. Are you ready for this event? What is going on your end?
Pretty excited.
Okay. Like what Dave? What has to be done? Dave's the producer. So what do you?
Nope, so we have all the gear to do our live show.
Okay, you're gonna be there, Christy.
she
Yeah.
said-
Oh, yes, I'll definitely be here.
Okay. Good.
She
good.
said she's going to make her world famous hamburgers, right? Isn't that what you said? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent.
I'll make good hamburgers.
Okay. Good.
And now I do have a bone to pick with Christy. She said she was going to give me a bar that we could tell fans, well, basically just Chris, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But people to go to after. I guess the Friends Bar. Is that right, Christy? Has that been authorized?
Yes, right down the road.
Okay.
What's the name of that?
It's called Little Town Bar.
Little Town. Oh, okay, there you go. Little Town Bar. Oh, some bone to pick there, Dave. Unbelievable. What a battle. I mean, she gave you the name of the place. Well,
Anything else you want to pick?
yeah. No.
Settle down, Christy.
And Christy, in his defense, he's an idiot. So I mean, that's just the way he is. But I think all the fans of this podcast are excited to go. I think, right, Dave? Friday night, and Mike. who's with me now, is going to be hosting that show. So, any culinary
Has
wishes?
Christy agreed? I don't know if Dave has mentioned to her. Will she be on Mike and the Minifest?
Oh, you'll pop on and say hi to everybody, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent. How's everything else going with you? Good? Business is okay?
Going good. Business is good. Just work.
Okay.
Stay busy.
Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right, I'm
All right.
excited.
Okay, have a good day.
All right. Y'all
Bye-bye.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This little town has a monopoly on this fucking
Like,
Magnolia.
what's the family in
The Dagels?
Oh no, it's who's the Chandler?
Richard Chandler. Yeah.
What was he? He was like, what did he say? 5 million? What was it that call?
It was like $4 million.
Yeah, I was like, just give me a number. $5 million.
That was, we've all forgotten, but the day we found out Richard Chandler was like 48 years old or whatever.
Disturbing. That can't be right. It has to be his kid or something. What was your bone to pick with her, Dave?
No, she was supposed to call me back to make sure that because people are nervous. Like having that many people there is like a shock to them.
Oh, I would
she
think
wanted,
so.
Yeah, so she wanted to be.
What's that?
I'm nervous.
I get it though. Little Town Bar, is that what it's called?
Yeah. I don't think you're gonna find it.
Oh, really? If I Google like Little Town Bar, is it in Magnolia or is it in?
I think
Nobody
the
knows.
The address is Magnolia, I believe. Yeah.
Little Town Bar, Highway 48, Magnolia, Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
They said
Any
I'm
pictures?
confused though. They said the address is Magnolia, but it's not in Magnolia.
That's her. That's Christy's address.
Right.
Yeah.
We're open. I'm looking at it right here.
Any good pictures? Is that a place to watch the Masters or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I see a United States flag, and I see another flag flying next to it that represents the South, I believe.
Oh, God.
Stars and bars.
Let's not get that on camera.
Huh? So remember from the case when Steve was talking to the we were down there and he was talking to one of the locals, and he's like, I see the stars and bars on your
Well, the way he told it the first time, it was even worse than that because he just goes right over there by the stars.
Oh, that's exactly what it was. You take a right by the stars and bars. And you normally, and I just turned and I was like, what? even the southern person lost her accent. She's like, what are you talking about?
I'm one of you people. You know, grits.
I don't know if that's a good place to. I have no idea. Maybe it is. They have karaoke.
Yep.
Ooh.
We'll find out.
Oh, Chris is just going to be obliterated there.
I don't know. I think he'll act like a pro.
As Chris said, like, when he's done, there probably going to be 80, probably 100 Ubers waiting to pick everybody up. So, I don't think
I'll
that's
tell
going
you,
to be an issue at all.
So when I would go back to Western Mass, all I had was Uber because I'm so used to using it out here and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it was minimum, like in right outside of Springfield.
Right.
It would be minimum like a 25-minute wait.
And that's like Los Angeles compared to
right. Like that's a population of like 15,000 people or something.
I feel like this is probably more desolate than Madawaska, or similar.
Similar for sure. Yeah.
Because like downtown Madawaska, if you're at Big Rick's, I don't think a lot of Ubers come to pick you up.
No, I can't
imagine the business for that is.
No. Yeah, Magnolia might be tough.
How far is it from? We'll do one more game. I'll do a game before we get out of here between you two. A quick one. Not even a game.
All right.
Okay.
How far is the distance between Magnolia, Mississippi, and Madawaska, Maine? Let me see. No cheating, Dave.
That's what you're asking us?
Yes, I'm just curious. So I have it.
Who goes first?
David Conan can go first.
Oh, I have no fucking clue.
Okay, but just take a guess, Dave. I know you don't. I didn't know either. I expect you to know.
I don't even know how far. Let's just say like.
That's the question.
1,500 miles. I don't know.
Okay, that's your guess. 1,500 miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this Price is Right rules? You can't go over.
Closest. No, we'll do closest.
Closest. Yeah. Then I'll say more like 2,000.
1,926.
Okay.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Okay.
That was my next.
Most direct way. 1,926 miles from 30-hour drive straight through from Madawaska, Maine to Magnolia, Mississippi.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. All right. So Christy seems ready.
Yep.
And you are saying, what, 8 o'clock that night or no?
Probably earlier. I think
said 7.
Yeah, I think
7:30 or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everyone gets. Oh, that's a good idea. And then you'll do an hour and a half. Or something.
I mean, we can be flexible if people are. I'm sure people will tell us if they're.
Well, everyone's going to eat there. Is that the plan?
That's hopefully, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you should do that. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
that'll be a good time. All right, so Mike will be there. So we're not going to hear from Mike until then.
Oh, is that right?
Oh no, you're here next week. I'm thinking of Chris. I'm sorry. No, you're right. You're here next week.
Yeah. I'll be here till.
Yeah, so I think we're going to do.
Tuesday,
So I think if it's okay with you, I think we're going to do Sunday night.
I figure.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and then maybe Monday night.
Okay.
And then, yeah, because I think, does that make sense or no?
Yeah.
We'll see. Sunday night for sure, then we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I want you to, I'm sure you get stuff to do as well. You go to patreon.com right now. Everyone on YouTube, go to patreon.com and listening to this. And go to patreon.com/PlanMike.
Please do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Get the $10 tier.
Ooh,
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
why not?
The joy you'll get from this is endless. Endless reservoir.
Absolutely.
Right? What's coming up?
Why Are You Laughing tomorrow? Free episode is Jackie Gleason.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Patreon, I think we talk about women in comedy.
Oh, boy.
Patreon episodes. So that's
Jeez.
fun. Well, we have a woman on. Katie
Hopefully
Hannigan,
funnier than
so-
women in comedy. God.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Dave, anything else from you?
Dozen tonight for you, and then what time we back here? 4? Back here 4 today?
4:30.
Okay.
Yeah. Dozen tonight. Go watch that. And we'll talk. Oh boy, tomorrow with Chris Clemmer. We'll start the show on YouTube tomorrow with Chris Clemmer, I think.